extras, especially. I don't know what people have reserved, but I would say instead of him doing SR, just let him roll on like whatever tier pieces drop, even if somebody has it SR. I think that would be fair.
Up to 2.
No, seriously, like, you guys have been progressing the last few weeks.
You're
If
in
people
trouble
are
now.
close to getting, geared up, or only missing a piece, like, don't worry about it. I'll gear up on the next, the next couple of runs.
Well, we have to see what drops first, so we can discuss it at that point.
Yeah, you can pull the Archmages, but
I'm sure it will just drop.
like Josh said, decurses here. Big decurses.
Rogue and Warlock here.
Okay.
Yeah, still he comes. Don't push up.
Alright, well,
Decurse.
Okay. LOS for this guy. You probably cast it when
you
like,
can,
before
but you need to make sure the tank has that when you want to LOS.
Oh, Arcane missiles. Just channel.
Everybody else LOS too.
He's stunnable.
It doesn't matter
He's
who
stunned.
is.
Stunnable?
I think he's stunnable, guys.
Oh,
I just stunned him.
Now,
No.
he's the yard. It's pretty surprising for a thing with like 3 million HP.
Decurse.
Kicking.
Oh, that's a lot of Curse of Agony damage. Jeez.
Ow.
Ow.
That's stupid. Yeah, I don't know how you guys missed that last week, but
I wasn't here. I've never done this.
we got past it like fairly successfully. But yeah, it usually kills a couple people at least.
Okay, we need to res first. Resers, please.
Why is Beefy stinky? Oh,
Can't
it's
just
a rock.
ask someone. It's not. I'm still using that on my mage. It's like pretty okay. It's a pretty okay amount of spell power. I'm sure it's a nice thing.
When Odie was like, "Hey, we need you as when Odie was like, "We need you as Boomby and not Resto anymore."
Wow, Smith building the rings. Yeah, thanks.
No, I'm going in order, so I know who I've got.
That's fair. I pour the first stack
There's
out
a-
because I don't trust it.
Okay, we
There's a
should be.
cauldron up still. For those who died. Sorry,
So
but,
an extra 5 minutes.
you want us to pull? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we should be good.
Alright.
This has some rangers that shoot through the wall. Aim hex.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of them clumped. I gotta wait for the plant. Oh, it's very good. That's a lot of dudes. Well, they probably can't shoot through this.
They can. Do not LOS.
Hunter, it's better if
Concentration.
Hunter is thinking.
Yeah, the concentrate mode.
World into melee.
The magic resist potions have an extremely high amount of value if you're taking every fireball from down. The blizzards hurt really bad too.
Keep tanking. I'll heal you.
There's something shooting us through a wall, like out of the room.
Yes, the rangers have wall hacks.
There's a rifleman there as well.
I'm reporting.
Shooting.
Only someone could have mentioned to us about them shooting through the wall, you know?
Why is the Argentine
That
just
would
sitting
help
there? Help us
I don't
out,
think that
you
was the main
bums!
problem.
Yeah, definitely.
You're wearing a Scarlet Crusade tab. Why would they have
I'm not. I'm wearing an Argent Dawn tabard.
Oh, smart.
Alright, yeah, just run back. Instead of waiting for all the reses. Faster.
As a hunter, I'm not a fan of this.
As we kite back, we should all move in the same pattern. No LOS.
Because the cathedral should be available to fly to now.
How many times are we gonna have to save ourselves to the same instance?
A lot.
As many as it takes.
Probably go away once we kill a boss.
Till we be save worthy.
Beast Cauldron's still here. Cauldron will never abandon me.
How much of that group did we kill?
Not many.
Yeah, not much.
I think the
That sounds
diamond
like-
is a pat, so you maybe
Yeah.
should be able to wait till he goes all the way to the left to pull him.
That's what I am gonna do. Should've just been more patient in the first place.
Did Oedipal and Z get fork, please? Oh, there you go. Thank you.
You can't be a green draconid. I'm the green draconid. One of us has to change.
Did we already get world buffs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not get up.
I did.
We found out during Nax. I forget the boss that has the live.
Okay, pet's coming.
Alright, I'm gonna move up. Are there?
Pet is coming.
There, perfect.
Like 5,000.
Go.
I grab a paladin.
I'll get near that other door over there. Somewhere else.
Ret aura. That a divine storm, I guess.
Get it.
You actually killed all those guys.
For
Did I
the
sneak
next
around my
room,
building?
you guys gotta be super duper careful. Red aura, careful. Warriors. You gotta be super duper careful on the pulls. Do not pull
Yeah,
that
we don't want the
boss.
mini boss. Sucks fighting him in here because of the camera. Stay back here, guys. Stop creeping up.
In the middle. There's that group to the right. That looks
This dude's wrist.
Y'all can move up
Pull
here.
him back some more. That's how we pulled last time, as we crept up to that door.
Stay
Stay back again.
Let's grab this middle. Yeah, the left one. Soldier. Who else comes with
Soldier
that
boy?
guy? Crank it. And yeah, you grab. Alright, bringing 3 back.
Please tell me someone just said soldier boy.
Yeah, that's what you heard. That's definitely it. What did you? You called me good.
No, I literally
That was it, right? We can go in now.
There's a Grand Crusader, and there's like one guy all the way on
Yeah,
the other side of the
this is
courtyard.
fine. That's fine. He won't pull.
Then yeah,
Ev-
y'all can move up to the door.
When we pull, everyone go into that courtyard and spread out. Turn up your volume. If you hear this screeching, weird, staticky shit, move away
Sounds
from.
like a saw.
Yeah,
Whoa, what
move
is
away
this?
from the yellow circles.
Like I don't want my volume.
Count down, go.
Keep this layout in mind. This is Lillian Voss's arena.
Who?
Who?
5, 3,
I'm lagging and
2,
what the fuck?
Spoilers.
That's a problem.
Get ready to dodge.
The Lillian boss?
Incoming yellow circles. Dodge your feet.
Ouch.
Sorry, melee. I actually thought I didn't have aggro on the boss. I'm just trying to grab the soldier.
He had a reckoning of.
Move away from yellow circles.
Top down camera.
Yep. Zoom out. Top down.
Okay, farm this guy? Yes, I can. Please go away when he dies. Yeah, thank you.
Rising.
Two orbs.
Not Kyle. Can you ping your buddy? Never mind, I see you.
Behind a wall.
Alright, party in How Masters.
How dare you?
Everyone's invited.
Sorry, only my dog's allowed.
Let me hear them dogs in the house.
I think there are like 2 or 3 pulls, and then we're good.
Okay, pull out here.
Okay, I can pull this guy.
Easier for the interface.
Red aura. Red aura again.
Okay, stay here, y'all. Oh, that was backwards. Oh, Scarlet Thaumaturge.
We're good. This is like the big pull.
I didn't realize there were mobs in there. Yeah, we can move up and prep, or do we pull those guys out somehow?
Pull to this hallway. Then
They're
pull
like
here.
above, so I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
curious on how that works. I don't really
you
understand.
Tag them, range tag them, then
Can I actually get that without rezzing these guys?
Yeah.
Start the fight?
Yeah, they reduced the aggro range of them.
Oh. Here they come.
Right, stack them. There's a ton.
Big heals on tanks. Hold your DPS.
I guess we can move around the corner.
Bombs are just try to
Last
see what
stand.
target goes. Casters.
One fucking training there.
Oh yeah.
Which two?
He resisted 2 feign deaths in a time.
Unlucky.
Well, it's probably
We can go in to prep.
Yeah, hug the wall. And go up, jump up the stairs.
should be able to get up pretty easily without aggroing them.
I still have PTSD, but I agree.
Oh, did they reduce the? You guys reduce the range of aggro or whatever?
Day.
Hey,
Yeah.
I did.
Are we pre-potting fire protection and frozen rings?
Yeah, that'll help.
If we don't have unlimited frozen runes, we should save them for Voss.
Yes, Voss does have more fire stuff.
I think, yeah.
But if
Hair's
you have
got
if
stuff
you have
like that.
extras, fire protection.
can
fine.
I get an ancient knowledge treaty, please? Not Crawl.
Fun fact.
Trade,
He's
trade,
down.
Can't have
Back row,
both.
trade Josh.
Type that shit in chat.
Is a feast down?
Can't have 18.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nice.
thank you.
Frame.
Okay.
perfect. Flash drinking.
Healing.
Missing a buff. I have like less health than normal.
Same, like 1,000 less health.
We're missing
Should
Ani
go.
buff.
It's the ship.
Yeah,
There you go. Blessing
Got it.
Neplon.
Oh, did you
Good.
do it? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
It
my
does,
last
the,
one.
the macro doesn't cover it, so I have to click it manually. Oh, I have
Okay.
60. It's
Healing stuff, healing prep stuff. We are light on healers, so there's a lot of personal responsibility on this fight of moving out. The number one killer is going to be avatar mode on what's his face, Herod, killing the tank, and when he's raining down holy droplets, people need to move. You cannot tank those because we cannot out heal them with our healing team right now. So at least when I did this on Tuesday, this boss was kind of bugged. So once you go past the original enrage timer, the mobs kind of stop doing their big abilities. So as long as we have 15 to 20 up at the time, we should be able to kill the boss. And we're doing all the mechanics properly. Just stay away from Herod, don't get whirlwinded. But basically heal stuff. For Herod's, like avatar mode, we need a rotation of, was it Barkskin? So we'll start with Mighty Bash Barkskin on Melusine first, and then Catgirl Barkskin on Melusine second. And then I will also be doing my Hand of Sacrifice when I can. Other than that, stand in proper locations where you're not getting hit by everything and avoid the droplet shit so we can heal you. That's it. Over.
Okay, Driss, you're the only one that hasn't seen this yet, right? Everybody else has seen this. What's in the raid? So for you as a ranged, you want to hang around this outside this top circle here. You never want to go down below because that'll fill with lava. So what you want to do is just jump up a ledge if you can, and DPS. There's going to be tornadoes that run around the circle, or basically is on a track on this outside circle. As long as you're on the edge of this top circle, you should be fine. You won't take that much damage.
So like where I'm standing right now?
Inside edge.
The inside edge. You want the inside edge. Right. So see how there's a lip here, like where cat is jumping. So you can jump up on top like this and DPS. Try to be a little bit away from people, like 5 yards or so, because there's these hammer drops that come down, and it's a telegraph. You don't need to move, just be away from other people, basically. Doan does do a knockback, so just be aware of that. And Doan is your target, as a ranged. Until he's dead.
Well, yeah, that's what.
Yep. Correct.
I gave him some tips.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Glover, are you going to be tanking the boss ideally?
I'll try. I mean,
If
turn
you
off
click
my
if
eye.
you click off salve, you will have aggro. I can pretty much
Okay.
guarantee that. You have like a lot more health than I do, and you can't get interrupted. Those potions I gave you are huge because they help
Yeah.
you with the fire tornadoes too. So
I'll have a beacon on you, Glover.
Okay.
Also, Odie, I think it's probably better if you just be on Doan to keep your poison up, just so we can get Doan down as fast as possible with the occult, and then someone else doing backup on Vicious.
I
We
am
could try it, sure.
tentatively inclined to agree with that based on prior experience.
All right.
Like, even with us, we hit to like 9:30, and with that, so I think it's just gonna help to Doan down. Then things are gonna be a lot easier after he's down.
First, so here's the new interrupt.
Who is Visage? I know who Herod and Doan are.
Okay,
He's the
so
interrogator from Graveyard.
the three interrupters, comms please. The three interrupters will always stay on X, even if we call like melee switch targets. You three interrupters will always be in Vicious until he's dead. But the goal here is to kill Dawn first, then X and Triangle at the same time ish. So I'll be on Skull, and you guys just call it out. So see, just for ease of comms, just go 1, 2, 3 for the interrupts. All right.
Gotta mute myself.
Five,
As a
4,
reminder,
3,
we have 3 heals.
2,
Take us a few
1.
turns for this.
Bash, watch Keka.
Yeah, I got first one.
Yes. Where are you and Dylan?
Beware.
Down to the fire, sort of.
Your boy.
Last living in. Does you get next? Yeah. Okay, I got next one. What's your lay?
Move Vicious.
She's vanishing.
Just reset and then I'll get the first one.
Oh, he was across the.
Beware.
Big red heels.
I'll still take the next one.
Just gonna take the straight on too.
Nope.
What was that?
Yeah, that's why.
Kick, right?
He like vanished and teleported across the room, and then casted the thing right after he stopped.
This isn't resettable, right?
And there's just no one in range.
Not resettable.
Oh yeah, that's right. The fire.
Yeah, you can't reset. You just gotta wipe. Gotta wipe. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Dawn was 58%. That's pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, so I'm gonna call something different. I know Yenners, you were on there initially. I do actually want melee to get on Dawn when he's in the melee area and switch to him, just to get him down faster. So I will call that. when that happens. So
Does
all the
that-
melee except the interrupters go on Dawn when that scenario happens.
Does that benefit us?
You sure you want him on Doan and not on Herod?
It's just to remove Dawn from the picture, right? So you guys, the range can start blinking on Herod.
I mean, that's fair. He does get perma uptime on the fire tornadoes once that happens, so
Yeah, and I think I'm not sure, but I don't think you generally want to have Herod's like full health bar whenever everyone else.
How
is
are
dead.
you?
Safe. That's generally not good.
Oh, we're gonna.
Okay.
I'm not sure though. Like I don't
Well,
know for sure.
I think we're just
After
gonna kill the
Dawn.
Dawn. I mean, we're gonna kill Herod and Vicious at the same time.
Yeah, Herod and Vicious have to die together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Otherwise it
Yeah,
gets so
I
boosted.
wasn't trying to make it so we'd
Forgot
kill
about that.
Vicious next after Dawn. It was kill Dawn just to get him out of the picture with his knockbacks and such.
Got it.
That way, range can get on Herod and start.
yeah. I mean,
DPSing on him.
it's a little annoying, but I don't think it's like the end of the world.
So if mages could potentially make like an interrupt macro on Vicious just for like emergencies, so if we called it we're gonna miss one, you can counterspell. That would be
Oh, I have it.
helpful.
You guys can walk up.
I think it was Desire who said that it had a very, very long range for the world buffs, but does it work through line of sight out of curiosity?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Odo, you okay? You're running into the wall.
Me?
Let her mind your own business. The rogue thing, okay? You wouldn't get it.
I'm up here. What do you mean? Oh, Tota.
Oh.
I thought you said Ray.
I saw Toda doing it right after you said that, but I definitely heard Odie.
I also heard Odie.
Sorry, I was AFK for a second.
I didn't. Your ears.
That
gaslight.
explains his
Broken.
running into the wall.
Oh yeah.
Funny because whenever I see anybody running into a wall, I always flash them.
Nice.
Once we get our footing a little bit, we might want to give out some holy pots for the puddle phases, because like honestly, popping those at the beginning gives you a lot of moves.
Yeah, for sure. I'll hand out some once we yeah, this is like a warp up right now. Get people back in the ball of things. East going down. Going down. Yeah, as long as we do that, we'll be fine.
It was an okay pull.
So who's range taking? Is it Kekril or Kekril?
Kekril lover.
It's Clover.
It's Gulliver.
You made an alt named Donald, yeah.
I have.
You made an all named White Moses. Oh.
Hey, what got banned?
White Moses.
I mean,
That's racist if you don't ban
I-
Black
A
Moses.
little bit. I have not made that one since like 2009.
Alright, everybody's good? Let's go again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll get the first interrupt.
Beware.
I got that one.
Beware.
I'll grab the next one. Sorry, I was dodging.
Net sicko mode, Mighty Bash, you gotta...
Melee switch to Dome.
No, but he's vanishing. No, I can charge them. Wait, oh, he already finished. What the?
I got secrets on me as well.
Beware.
Oh wait, you got secrets on you?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, we are. Well, it shouldn't be happening.
Oh. So, no, that's fine.
It's an interrupt effect.
No, but he didn't.
Let's keep going.
Doesn't make sense.
I'm just more so telling the healer is so you get a little extra damage.
Beware.
Move vicious.
Moving him. I'm slowed. Yeah, I got next.
They could.
I'll get the next after Happy.
Move.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to move him. Is that enough? Prowl, you have to move, not prowl. Alright, careful Moses, this might cleave into you.
Or did.
Yep. Yeah, I
Did
don't
someone
know.
get the next interrupt?
I
I
noise,
just
yeah.
relaxed.
Getting strongest.
Alright, I'll get next.
Maybe I just saw that, but I think Radiant divided twice in a row.
Okay. Melusine,
I just
when
wasted mine on this.
you gotta be super on the... I cannot call the avatar mode. I'm sorry, my brain's not working today. When the avatar mode goes off, you just call avatar mode. Mighty Bash does his Spark Skin first, and then I'm the Cat Girl if I'm the Cat Girl's alive. Put Spark Skin next. I just can't call it. Yeah.
I called it once.
The second one. The second one went off. I was thinking it, I just couldn't vocalize it.
That's fine.
Honestly,
I don't
unless
mind
you
being the one
say
to do that, but-
specifically, like, bark me, I'm barely paying
Yeah.
attention to what's
I
going on.
can do that.
I don't understand what Vicious did, because he vanished, and then like a second later he reappeared, and then apparently he casted Peeled Secrets.
And it wasn't interrupted?
Like
No,
he
it
was
was interrupted.
vanished, and then he like usually he vanishes for like 6 seconds. He vanished, appeared like back 1 second later, and then someone
that's
said
odd.
that Peeled Secrets was up. I don't know what happened.
Well, I don't know if this is, but Odie called to go to Doan, and that was like shortly before that happened. So I don't know if people swapped that should have been on him, but if he also just did it after he vanished, then that sounds unrelated. So
It was literally like he vanished.
Yeah, that doesn't
for 1 second
matter.
and cast it.
The
Cast-
call to Papaya
okay.
to switch to Dome doesn't matter if he's doing.
I mean, yeah, I don't know exactly what happened, but yeah, if he vanished and cast it instantly, then can't do much about that.
It
I don't
seems like a
know.
bug, because
I
he
don't know.
doesn't
Go ahead.
usually vanishes for like a longer time than that.
So for ranged, like standing location where you're standing, I don't know where people are standing, but if we could just totally clear the area around Herod, like 20 yards, like very far from him, so it gives Melusine some room to move around when Dome TP's on top of him.
Yeah, he's gonna have to move up the stairs sometimes, and if he's doing that, it's going to be facing up the stairs, which he has cleaves and all that kind of stuff. So you will get one shot.
So
as a range,
Gifi,
especially
you don't want to get knocked back because Don't does a knockback if you're too close to him, but that's generally fine. Even still, like whether you're on the edge or not, if you're like within 10 yards of Herod, you should move further.
Yeah, when we have ranged, like up on the stairs, that's probably great, but if we could be on the right side of the stairs instead of the left, it's probably better overall, because I need this space to move, and the guy
We're
doesn't
trying to
need
keep it a little spread out so that, but yeah, we could definitely have a few people further up or one or two on the right side as well.
At the very least, just make sure if you're gonna stand in that area, you just need to be very clued into where Herod's moving.
Yeah, the one time you brought me in here.
Facing the
If
boss.
you feel like you have to
right
bring
now.
Herod this way, that's fine too. I can move Vicious.
Yeah, Vicious is fine to like move around. He doesn't have any cleaves or anything, so there's a lot of movement that you guys can do.
But yeah, usually when Doan like teleports to this area, if you move Herod, I don't know, can I go up these steps without pulling?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you're on the
that
outside.
too.
If you're
I
on the
think
outside,
it's
yes.
only you only need to be 10 yards from him because that's
Okay,
the
so
above is 10 yards, so it's not too far away.
This is basically like the farthest you would ever have to take Herod, in my experience, and that's only when he like teleports right here.
Moses, you coming in?
For what it's worth, I'm pretty sure I did move to there, but I was called to move forward or more, so I moved more.
Also for melee, when Doan teleports near you, face your back towards the outer wall, otherwise you get knocked into the lava.
So Mel, if he does port, you know, where you are in this position, then just move Herod this way, and Vicious will accordingly keep moving, you know, this way,
So
right?
you're saying you want me to move right this way? Couldn't
Yeah,
really see where
because
you were.
that way you're not in danger of pulling him towards the ranged up there and cleaving them, or whirlwinding them.
Okay. I mean, I can do that. It just seems very bad idea to move the big whirlwind guy through the spot where, in my experience, the raid is.
I think as long as ranged, like, just be like on this step or later, and then you're fine.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you
90%
have to move
of
him
the time
far,
you
right?
can
It's
be.
like he's
Yeah, yeah.
standing here, and then Doan ports on top of him. Just move him slightly over here, right? Doan doesn't move, so you can just move him here.
Well, usually don't ports on top of me here, and I have to move like to
Right, so
here.
you would just move back and forth, right? So
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
sometimes
that's what I do.
you'll reposition. That's all. Okay, we're all here. Can buff. Beast incoming.
Also, Mel, the only reason I'm mentioning that is because that's why I was able to bartend you for one of those.
Fair enough. No, I would be happy to get it. I just don't have a up-to-date enough weak ores.
Okay, there's a lot of comms going on. If you're not part of the interrupt group or the tanks or healers with cooldown related stuff, please stay out of comms.
Okay, we're good. That was affecting with something very specific.
The energy good?
Yep.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Izzy, you get first one.
Herald's free.
Shows where Herod is right now. Move Herod.
Oh, I see. Okay, moving them this way. Is that far enough away, or do I need to keep going?
Your LOS. Your LOS. Your LOS.
I got the next one.
Turn him around.
I just.
Beware.
Okay, I should be able to get the next one.
Let's go in sicko mode. Can I get a...
The Hinder's in after me, right?
Arc skin on this paper, if you didn't.
Can you move Harold farther towards the stairs?
Yep, moving. My last standard.
Beware.
You got this one? Yeah, I got next.
Keeping Herod where he is.
Yeah, fine.
Moving vicious.
Beware.
Yeah, we can get him going. Put me right into the lava.
Sorry, I didn't realize Tom still.
He's going sicko mode. I need a bark skin on Millicene, please.
Beware.
Apparently
No longer avatar.
Alright.
I'm dead now.
Can you dismount, please? Dash.
Millicene will shield wall.
Beware.
I just overlapped. I'll get next.
Look at the next.
Beware.
Never mind.
Is vanishing. Do you got this one?
Melee's a little close to her.
Beware.
Yeah, I got next.
That looked like vanish.
He's spinning. Careful, Josh. I have Scarlet on me. Never mind.
Move
Under
Herod.
Herald.
Oh, yep, I'm moving.
Moses, care.
Yeah, Moses.
I got him
Beware.
Go further.
See you further. Oh, there you go. You're good. You're good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the second stair is not enough.
Here it is, whirlwind.
Stay in this whirlwind.
He has to be.
Do it.
Oh, you have to.
Z, can you get this next one?
Avatar. I'm shield walling this.
Melee, I'm seeing you guys clumped up on those yellow circles. Try to spread. That does a lot of damage if you're all clumped.
He's no longer avatar. Moving. Careful melee.
Beware.
Should be far enough. Spinning. Careful. Big hit. Big hit.
misplaced. Did my interrupt?
Someone get ready to interrupt Vicious.
I can do it.
Got it.
Beware.
That's 5%.
Okay, just remember, once stone is dead, the tornadoes will stay up. And the lava will also stay up as
Beware.
Oh.
Spinning.
Do you go next?
Is Avatar, something on Millicene, please. Mark skin.
Do we have battle res for Glover?
Nope.
That's good.
Radiant Divide.
That was very good though.
Yeah, very good. That was unfortunate death, though. I mean,
When the raining puddles start, melee, honestly, like, peel off with Vicious. Don't be, like, it's so easy to just die. Just start running around the edges and just keep moving. It's worth it to not take that extra damage, even if you lose some time.
Yeah, just start like strafing, and you'll probably be able to dodge it.
Yep, exactly.
Not the 3 that are kicking though.
Not the 3 that are kicking. You guys stay in.
Try to dodge it.
Yeah,
but,
still try to dodge,
like,
but don't be on top of each other.
Right, but whenever they'll be there, it's harder.
The other 3 or 4 of us.
Yeah.
Can we get like a Warlock squad outside in a portal? I think I should change from plus defense to flat armor or percent armor for this fight.
I'll stand outside.
Hey there.
Yeah, also, I need to go more magic resistance potions, something.
Sorry to cause a
Maybe it'd be
delay, but
better
it
for
should
like
help.
a warlock to tank it, you know, like, because they take less magic, in case of tricky situation with
Not
the
magic,
CD.
it's physical. That's why I'm
No,
changing.
for Dylan.
Oh, sorry.
Instead of Glover.
We have a mage out here, please.
Who was calling out the kick rotation during the fight? Okay, I just need to turn him up. You were really quiet. Couldn't hear you.
Do we have a mage, or do they all fly?
I flew.
They both flew. Just come inside.
Yeah, go inside.
Yeah, that's my bad for dying instantly. I usually wait 2 or 3 to press Starfall, and I pressed it like way too quickly. So.
We need one more clicker outside, please.
Okay, I'm going Cathedral now. You don't need to summon me, Thib.
Yeah, the name of the game here, guys, is just personal responsibility for your health, because we just have, one healer down.
Okay, do someone.
Yep, what's going on?
Thank you.
If someone wants a holy protection potion, I have some, and Catgirl has some that I brought.
I have some too.
Yeah, just take 1 or 2, and then just have them. And then during that puddle phase, if your health gets low, you can use it as an emergency, like, save. Because that'll just buy you some time to get healed.
I can get you some Driz.
You want to use magic as a pot for this fight. It doesn't matter what your thing is. The only thing they won't help is unholy. But that's only the AoE hammer damage.
The hammers, right?
Yeah, the fire damage is what's really gonna be sticking people if they don't get healed after like 2 ticks of that.
Yeah, let's
Probably
go ahead
wait
and do
if you
one.
don't mind.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
we
mind
have
missing
two
it
of them.
out, but I personally don't mind, but probably just
We
better
have
to
2
wait.
engineers here, so
Melusine, your summon's going out now.
Good repairing. Iron Forge.
Oh, you know what? I should just do that.
yeah, make sure you repair, guys.
It might even be cheaper.
Bro.
Yeah, I guess so. There should be an order. I think it's Mighty Bash into from the
You know what I
cackle
mean?
right
It
now?
honestly probably doesn't matter. I don't think he goes.
It's
Avatar.
long. It's long enough to where Bash or I can be dedicated on it. I have kind of just been throwing it out because I will look and realize it's been a long time, and I'll just throw it out randomly, kind of.
Okay. Well, since Bash is healing, can we just get beefy? Can you just do it every single time? And then Cat Girl, you just throw it out whenever you want to. You have to wait till Avatar goes off. You can't do it like when it's gonna happen in 15 seconds or 10 seconds. Because
Thank you for the summon.
yeah, that's fine.
If you do it on the cast, that's completely fine. Otherwise, I will still be calling it. I'll try to actually just say Avatar instead of Sicko mode or whatever the hell I've been saying.
You need something?
You should be the one who needs to do it for the cooldown. I will just throw it out randomly when it's not on cooldown. Just for general mitigation.
Red Paladins, thank you very, very much for dispelling. It's been extremely helpful.
I'm doing twisting, and it's very difficult to keep track of my rotation and
You nerd.
If you do it on the healers, don't worry about the DPS quite as much.
I'm doing all right.
I appreciate.
it's just
I
annoying.
definitely appreciate it, but
Wait.
Also, I could out of the slow, so don't ever feel like you.
I'm the Cat Girl also, Pete. You went back home?
yeah, I needed to grab.
Oh my gosh, we have to go out.
I'm sorry. I put 1, 2, 3 out. I can.
It's fine. We have to.
If you're not out there, I can just hearth.
Yeah, you should hearth them.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry.
think anybody's there. It's gonna take longer
Okay.
for us.
It's fine. It's fine.
Not bad. Not bad.
I got more armor now.
What did you get for more armor? How did you get more armor?
I was running Anticipation, which I dropped for Toughness.
Oh, okay.
You got like pots and
I think you're in rage. If your enraged timer is the old enraged timer.
No,
Good
I
job.
looked at the DPM. It was 7-minute fight.
Was it? Okay.
That we just had, yeah.
We lost
We
I
lost
didn't have one
Glover,
buff, and we
Echo
lost
didn't have
him.
one.
Oh yeah, I'm not
Lost
saying that
me
we
as
can't do
well.
it. I'm just saying DPS uptime is important.
Yep.
I walked in the lava like a dingus.
If people don't die, we'll be fine. I will simply wait 3 cooldowns to press Starfall instead of 1.
Pretty good. They're the best.
I'm just comparing you guys to my great parses.
We basically solo killed Glover.
Okay, I'm about to walk back in. Sorry for the
Nice. Can we get a lock closet,
my
please?
seeds and didn't replenish.
Is there a crit ATS buff?
Yes.
Umi.
Druid.
Druid one.
Could I get moved into a group with that, please? It would really help for the Garrote phase, just to proc my shoulder rune.
It's only me, but that's up to
Oh,
y'all.
it's not. Okay.
Nobody else has one. Vanberg's not been here for a while.
Okay, only real lore heads can name all these statues.
I mean, we can do this, I guess.
Also, it's a rock.
You know, once Stone is down, because we have way more melee, Vicious is like already have heroes, so we may have to like do a full stop of Vicious so he doesn't like die accidentally, like while we kill Dylan. Just FYI.
Yes, correct.
30. It was like
Yeah,
30.
it might be that you got you melee and just when he
It took
turned,
way
just
too long to kill
vanishes.
Doan that
Yeah,
time, so that's mostly why.
Yep. I mean, once we get Doan down quick, then range can get on Herod and start wheeling on him, right? So, I mean, range hasn't really had the opportunity to do that yet.
I mean, alternatively, I can kind of follow Dylan, and I'll probably do a lot more to Dylan anyway.
Yeah, why not? He's got
Yeah.
no big thick
You will
armor.
get knocked back a lot with the
Yeah,
slow,
there's
though.
the knockback sucks. Your uptime is gonna be terrible.
It's fine. Just
Sorry, let me put a feast down. And this is the time to use Holy Protection Potions. If you have them, if you don't, trade myself, Josh. I think Kakarot also has them.
Need more frozen runes, I got those too.
Spent a lot of gold on fucking elemental air.
Yep.
Give the elemental invasions the undead invasions treatment.
Make
They're
sure you
not
repair
quite as
before we start.
Do the elementals have a, like...
Wisdom, please.
And
Steve.
it's only Silithus 2 for the heirs.
Yeah, the thing that sucks about the invasions is if someone blitzes and kills the boss, then nothing respawns anymore, so you kind of have to like coordinate.
A lot of the people that do sit there and farm it nonstop do avoid those specifically, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here's a cold room.
I think you can get inside because we're so strong, but
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just give him max hard mode 40.
Alright, guys, focus up. Focus up.
Is it you get this one?
Got it.
Melee, you guys can get on going.
Vicious away if he can.
He's vanishing.
Beware. Beware.
Use the avatar.
Watch your feet.
Got shield wall.
Circles are going down.
Beware.
Wait. The avatar.
Blessing side.
Beware.
Watch your feet.
Vanishing.
Beware.
Melee away from Herod.
Melee. Get back to the wall melee so you don't get knocked back by this guy.
I got no. Down's here, moving him back.
Beware.
Melee, get on here, Rod, if you can.
Odie, careful.
Yep, that was so fast.
Mahendra's next. Don't take this yet.
I just kicked mine by accident.
Good down.
So you can grab next.
Spell tank.
I'll take next.
Yep.
Beware.
Can we get this person
Melee,
down
melee,
again?
melee, ow, 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 ow.
That is so fast.
Yeah, I just don't think melee should even be near this guy.
You just kind of have to watch the bars.
Yep.
Whirlwind 8.
His avatar, I plus
Box.
shield wall here.
Whirlwind at 3.
Someone rallying.
It happened.
Mahendra's next.
Didn't get away.
Melee, you guys need to stop and push those at 30%. Herald's still really high.
Battle res, Helba. ASAP.
I pressed all of my stuff.
All melee except interrupters and Herald right now.
Did someone
Whirlwind at 5.
Up next.
Get out melee, get out melee.
Beware.
Nice.
Yeah, I got you. Happy, you have to take next. I'll take next. You take next.
Someone drop roll buffs for people who died.
Seagull take next.
Melee out.
Happy, you're next.
The rage bar is an indicator of a whirlwind. If you see it full, you can get back out.
Mahendra's your next.
Didn't even realize that. Whirlwind soon.
Beware.
Anything again?
Get out.
Seagull take next.
Yep.
Okay, never mind, he moved away.
Battle res for Yanners if available.
Happy, you get next.
Yep.
Rolling soon, melee. Get out.
Beware.
Sicko mode. His avatar.
Take next.
I
Watch
don't
your
see
feet.
a mark skin on you.
I got it.
Get
Got
out
it.
of Herald.
Mahendra's next.
We're gonna need someone to take over season.
Either you're
Trap.
moving. That's okay.
Get out.
I can do it, just call it.
Okay. Josh,
I got
you're
next. I got next.
Happy next time.
I have shield wall for the next avatar.
Melee, get out.
Josh next.
Beware.
Don't breed on Herald, guys. The whirlwind hurts.
Mahendra's next.
Get back on Herald.
Happy next. Josh next.
Beware.
Melee out.
Happy will get next in a row.
Okay. Reset happy.
Okay, I got next.
Mahendra's next. Okay. Happy next.
Melee back in. Really pump Herald.
Okay, Mahendra's.
I heard my name at kick, so
Okay,
it's
Josh
Josh
next.
again.
Josh.
It went up. It went up.
Beware.
We need big wheels.
I can kick next.
Rally.
I did.
Rallying in 2. Or after this one's on. Rallied.
Keita, you're taking over for Josh.
Yep.
Yeah, should be in Herald right now.
Herod's
Happy will get next interrupt.
Whirlwind soon.
Melee out.
Beware.
Mahendra's gonna get next one.
Yes, again.
last stand.
Happy will get next one.
Still sitting on shield wall.
Melee switch to
And
hero.
here's up.
Hold on vicious, guys. Yeah, should be on hero. Pump him.
Hero's 9%.
Is available.
Melee out, melee out.
Beware.
Andrews, you get next.
Okay.
Force gonna 3.
I got next.
Herod's gonna fall pretty soon.
Okay, they're about even right now.
Is yours up, Mahinders?
Herod's coming down low.
Defenders is up.
Let's stay on vicious, melee.
Okay, I'll get next in here.
Am I stopping DPS on this guy completely?
No.
No, just keep going. Just dodge the hammers. They're coming down. That's his death on death thing. Dodge it,
Nice
melee.
hit.
We did
Nice
it!
shot.
Yep.
What's in the box?
I didn't have my freaking cauldron. No.
I will do
Herod's
it in like 1
cauldron.
minute. Just
I didn't know Crusader's chalices could drop.
Tabard.
Ooh, look
Yo,
at
the
that
Herod's
bird.
cauldron's really cool.
Oh.
Mercy. Where's my queen spot?
It's got hit, crit, and it's 2-9. Oh, this is a whirlwind thing too. What the heck?
That thing good.
Okay, sorry for the.
This looks great. I feel like I'm rolling on Mercy.
Healers, you guys getting a workout tonight, huh?
Okay.
My brain hurts.
Alright, we're the next trash we're going to pull in this room. When everybody's up and buffed. We're ready to move on.
Okay, Menders and Glover.
Kind of crazy we killed him with that many people dead for so long.
How it goes.
I'm annoyed by the whirlwind that's
Twice in a row.
Yeah, that was a little.
like I haven't had a blunder like that in a while.
Cauldron.
The moment
Yeah, I had blue.
Yep.
Something I probably.
I mean, he
should've
also starts
done
casting
the whole
it,
time.
so if you're just watching the cast fires, it's usually enough time to.
Jesus. Okay.
Yanners.
The Nanners and
Nanners
Caldera.
got a roll on that. Not much of a. Not much competition, huh? Scaling pattern.
The
I
hood.
didn't even know those could drop.
The
How you
hood
get
Yes,
sells
this is a
for
secret tech.
3,500 gold.
We both saw it drop in the coup raid, and both were talking to each other. Can't believe only one person res that.
I
So
thought
that's
somebody
why
did res the chalice.
we did,
Okay.
but in coup only one person did. So you
Oh,
just got
yeah.
it for
Nowhere.
free.
You're in nowhere.
So good luck.
Oh,
On the
this
list.
counts as one of them. That's cool. I didn't realize it was I thought it was the old one.
Oh, Gabagool beat
I
me by
think this one counts as the 4 set though.
Yeah, I believe
yeah.
so.
Pretty cool.
Right. Sure, that'll
that
get
looks
dirty
that looks
quickly.
good too. Does that always drop?
I believe so.
Cool.
Don't follow me. Okay, they're like right here. Alright,
Yeah.
let's pull them out to this room.
Okay.
I was
I
looking
never know
at
which
that
way is the right way to like hang.
chalice thing, and I saw it only drop from Caldoran on the list.
And Peter,
But I
let us know
guess-
when you're in the instance so we can summon you.
Peter.
Hello. Good evening.
It's probably weird about council loot because it depends on who you actually kill last.
Wait, is that true now?
That aura coming out.
are you like meme of the century?
Alright, let's summon Peter, please, before you pull. Okay, let's pull. Lewis, you're just gonna get some roll buffs later, before the boss.
Okay.
Go pulse.
Might be some deaths on this mini boss. Stay back here, guys.
Coming around in the corner. Okay, let's see where the rest.
Retribution.
I'm gonna go look to see if there's more I can pull. There's some stuff down that way, and there's some stuff over this way. The things on the right are closer, so I'm gonna pull
Is the
them.
mini boss in that next room?
That scared the
should
shit
be,
out
right?
of me, Josh.
Oh,
We're
God.
pulling back.
Remain
We're
awake, remain
pulling
awake.
back. Guys, we're pulling back.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, we don't need to go right yet. I don't think. Go left after.
These guys were like kind of close, so.
No, you're right.
Hey, we're back here.
Fully ready.
We're waiting.
Pull 'em in.
Told us to wait.
No, I mean,
We're waiting back here.
Y'all can come in.
We're not allowed.
Stay back here.
Move up, don't move up.
Cast my holy ramp.
Dispel, 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 dispel.
I'm learning it too.
Stay back. We want the mini boss in this, to fight him in this room. It's gonna
This
be...
hallway right here.
Move, move, rage out, move.
Let's res people before you pull, please.
The nuke.
I got Z.
Practical nuke incoming.
Happy's making me so nervous up there.
There's nothing like that's pulling. I'm just looking.
That's fair. I thought it would at that point.
Anybody res Josh?
I mean, I'm on it. Warrior res.
Okay, everybody stay back here. Just let him pull.
Just waiting a little bit longer to get these other people topped off.
Still more trash, right?
Yeah. I don't even know where. I haven't seen the mini boss that you're referring to either, to be honest.
I don't know where it is. I just know most
Do we
people
have a
pull them
name?
back here for...
This
because
guy.
of
I have a
space.
Scarlet Executioner. No, that's just one of the other dudes. But I guess I will pull him.
Why do you have a random hood on, Skeeta?
A what?
A hood?
I brought back an Executioner. I guess these guys are normally not that big of a deal, though. I could pull others, I'm sure.
He's what's the purple?
On Mortal Kombat. Oh, it's the
Donatello.
purple. Melina.
what was, is there like a purple Teletubby? Which one's that one?
Tinky Winky?
Yeah, it was definitely Tinky Winky.
How the heck do y'all know that song?
Yeah, well, how do you
Walks so
know
fast.
that? Weirdos.
He was... Guess he was the gay one.
Whoa. There are
They're-
gay Teletubbies?
That was the
He's
big
the-
controversy.
Alright,
We'll
yeah.
just
Like,
like pull this whole right side.
The rest of them were definitely bisexual, though.
And he
Guys
had
are
an
wild.
upside down triangle, and apparently that also somehow indicated that he was gay. I don't
Going
know.
back to
You guys
the-
know a little too much lore about Teletubbies.
It was
Guys,
a big thing in
I
the
think
news.
you don't know
Right
enough,
side.
dude.
Hey, we got the right side.
Wait, how?
There's probably a pad or
Well,
something.
that is... Oh, there's...
You guys?
I'm gonna AoE taunt and shield.
Okay.
We're not allowed to come inside the door.
Well, you can if you
Fine,
think
just
not.
go in there. Just...
Just watch your feet.
Better kidney shot the big mage guy if you can. I think he's stunnable.
Sit these guys, please. Squishy maybe.
Somebody rallies, I could follow up with another one. But we're really...
Or Scarlet trainees.
Kind of just better to have it up though.
Train harder.
This is their first week in the Scarlet Enclave.
This isn't the mini boss, right? It's just a
No.
It is Manath.
Oh, yeah.
Manath,
What is-
Mage Singer.
2.5 million HP
Just
guy.
a good
Yeah.
pull.
Alright. Okay, I thought he was gonna do more like of the ground effects and stuff like the other dude.
I feel like he usually does more. I don't know why he didn't do it.
Did we have logs for that last fight, by the way? Any live loggers?
Really weird, and they're like a fight behind.
Alright, you guys can move up to this next door here. But stay
Other
line of
way,
sight.
Mel,
We're
other
gonna pull
way.
back out to the hallway.
I know. I wanted to check to see what was in that room.
Pulling out
Hold
to the
left then.
hallway, guys. Do not move into the room.
Nothing good.
Why did the door close?
I accidentally closed it. I use the interact key a lot, and it will sometimes have some weird priorities.
I'm gonna interact with you.
Whoa!
Just did.
That's fine. It's fine. Let them interact.
Interaction is good. When you play
Hey.
Magic the Gathering and nobody interacts, it's a lot less fun.
By the way, who had like the thing going on in the background, like spinning, like the boss mod that's like telling everything?
There's a guy
Who's
called
running that?
Scarlet Alchemist. Do we want to try? Is there anything special about this guy? Can we
Or
ask
like
him and
a
learn a
call out
recipe?
add-on or something.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it was a
anything
call
about
out
this,
add-on.
Trash.
Why don't we just try it?
We can kill all of these. They're pretty easy. We can pull a lot of them at the same time.
I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, they're just like normal dudes.
Yeah, no mini bosses here at all.
Going around, I'm trying to pull these
beefy.
guys around the corner though. Do a sleep.
Okay.
You guys can move up.
Which colors are you talking?
There's like someone was playing with callouts in the background for every single boss mechanic. It was like voiceover.
Like you like heard it through their mic or something.
Yes. No, it just reminded me of something. It wasn't a bad thing.
These alchemy labs?
Yeah.
Gloomy,
Why
man.
did I put that on us? What the hell?
Ew.
These are not real alchemy labs. They're fake.
Okay. There is. Oh, that's Lily Voss. Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit away from her crap.
Probably just tear it.
Don't fucking rip it, dude.
There's some like trinket you can make with the torn pages,
It's
right?
just a good offhand.
Oh, offhand.
You pull it too hard, you'll rip the page.
Makes like a really good offhand. Let me see if
Is
it's
that an offhand
list,
thing?
but
So
It's offhand.
maybe that's a roll off to complete all those? Is that what that is?
That's good.
Yeah, so don't pick it up.
Well, oh, yeah, I think you have to get. You get this thing, and then you
Yeah.
have to get the pages.
Oh, so you can't pick it up until you have that thing.
No.
I think I can assign it, but
I don't know. Well, it's your bis. Figure it out.
Whoever needs it, I guess, roll, and then whoever
yeah.
wins.
it's very few people. But if you want it or think you want it, just roll and we'll figure it out. But yeah, that sounds like correct. Depending on
Okay.
what weapon you have.
No more trash, right? It's just boss now.
I believe so. I like peeked around.
I'm
Beatrice is walking around,
salting.
but that's it.
What's this guy doing?
Yeah, he won't
He
aggro
looks like
you. It's fine.
He's just
Chilling.
mind
He can
control.
walk in.
Okay, let's chill here. You guys want your blind pull or whatever, right? Yeah.
Hell
Okay. Josh, are you back?
Oh my god.
He was feeding
I
his
can't
dog, so we gotta
assign
wait.
this to you. I don't know why.
She's not
Just
dead.
wasn't in.
She has a
No.
lot of mana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
okay,
cast some
well,
spells.
I feel like that might be
Yeah, it
indicative
might be
of
locked to
something.
the last boss, not this boss.
Yeah, I think it is.
There's supposedly 3 of them through this area that are active every instance now.
Yeah, I thought I saw an update for that. That got fixed or something.
Yeah, and we had 3 in our raid on Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever it was.
Yeah, Z, grab him from Moses.
Everybody come back into the doorway so we can buff.
There's another one right here.
I'll grab on the way out.
Just waiting for Josh to come back from AFK, and then we will.
I guess, yeah, if we're waiting, then I'll go grab it.
Very interesting. She's not dead. Who the
No.
fuck is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Beatrice.
Yeah, that's the one that's real interesting, but they did kind of.
Okay.
It's been
Let me
hinted
go
at.
lore about this Lillian boss while we wait. Who is
I don't
she?
know where the third one's
Like a
at.
Forsaken rogue or something.
So she's the daughter of one of like Scarlet dudes,
Aw.
and I want to say it's in Cataclysm or something like that. You free her in the undead like starting zone because she's undead. And she's like the world's like greatest rogue, just about. She has like
Oh.
shadow powers and shit.
She's my senpai. Can I learn
She's
from her?
fucking dope.
Gosh,
And
it's-
Putris is also dope because he's like the guy that bombs the Wrathgate cinematic.
Yeah.
Cinematic, hey. You mean machinima?
What's interesting though is he is already
Oh, it's
undead.
right here.
He's
Yeah.
shackled. I didn't expect him to already be undead.
Putris?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like under this table behind us.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
at page
not-
1 though, so I have to give it to
Putris
somebody
not
else.
just
Gotcha.
chilling in the Undercity normally as a Forsaken? Am I wrong?
I don't think so.
I thought he's in the Royal Oh, I guess not. I thought he was chilling in the Royal Alchemy area or whatever.
He is not there in vanilla yet. He was first introduced in the he was in Shatrath, and he was the one who was like
gives you the
studying
head.
Oh,
that
head. Like the Scarlet Activities quest that starts the whole chain mentions that somebody was kidnapped from the Undercity. It's him.
I was just wondering about that earlier until we saw him. I did the
And
quest
then
today.
there's also part of the Leonid quest chain. You're investigating like a Scarlet caravan that had some plagues. You're working on developing plagues and stuff.
That makes a lot of sense.
No, Driss, we haven't. We're
God
gonna do
damn.
our one pull blind thing because people like doing that, and then we're just going to go into the strats of it. Beefy, you here?
I did not expect her to be human. That was a big surprise.
Oh, I missed that. My bad.
Okay. All right, let's do ready check or not ready check.
This is the long run back though.
We can all move in a little bit. Sorry, nowhere.
Five,
Who's gonna be in the door
4,
before we pull?
3,
No, everybody
2,
in the door.
1.
You're gonna get locked out.
So I guess be ready to pick up Futris if that's a thing. Otherwise, wow, she cranked.
Yeah,
Should I bring her to the middle?
Sure. That is. Oh, taunt off me. Taunt off me.
There's a healing absorb.
Yeah, that needs to be. I'll taunt as soon as it's procced off
Yeah,
me.
just taunt whenever your thing expires.
Yep, exactly. I'm gonna shield wall here.
Good idea if they have the taunt again.
Yep, it's coming.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
Actually, you got the thing right.
Yeah, I did. We need to spread.
Circles, run away.
Spread.
Oh god.
You can't.
Didn't really hurt.
Spread out. Don't stand on top of each other.
Melee, just make sure you guys aren't breathing
This
near.
is fire or holding?
Wow, she cranks.
We're gonna
Yeah,
get
she
sucked in
spins
again.
very fast. It seems to be all physical so far for me.
Okay, she has 2 buffs. She gets haste based off of how much
Yes.
percentage is missing from total players.
Yes, so it's
don't
really
stand a shit.
important for the raid to not get hit by the mechs because she gets more powerful when people get hit by stuff. Basically, the lower the health on people, the more she gets powerful. She gets hasted. And you've seen basically all the mechs at this point, other than I think no, that's it. Pretty much.
No, there's one jumping
Is there
one.
is there one but jumping one?
Yeah.
There's the
What can I do for you?
that's the movement one, the intoxicating venom. Okay. You can remove that with jumps? I thought that was just you can't.
You can definitely remove it with jumping. I mean, you can just move too, but
Okay, I didn't know you could remove it with jumps. I thought the boss needed to be kited around because the tanks get it too. Okay.
no.
The box can be completely in the center, and then there's some bad overlaps, but
Sure. If you're looking at the spreadsheet, the general gist of where you guys need to stand is depicted on there. You guys can see some visuals of the mechs we just saw. Just to remind yourself of it. But other than the intoxicating venom, which is like a 20-30 second nature buff, so GNPPs are good here. That thing afflicts the entire raid and everybody just jumps to get rid of the stacks on you. So moving, strafing doesn't work. I don't think like little micro strafing doesn't work. So jumping looks like works, and actual moving into a different spot works.
So the main thing is like when you get the green poisons, you gotta drop. They do 6-8 damage on you. So if you don't have 6-8 base, use a healing flask. I mean a health flask for it.
They do how much?
Like 6k when you drop it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and then tanks, you know the debilitating strike. At least you noticed that right away. That's basically like as soon as you get that, the other tank needs to top on top of you.
So each is a heal absorb for I think 20k HP. So you can like generally kind of live through one of them if you get bombed heals, but 2 of them are like you're dead. So
I think I'm gonna try to just I'm gonna try to taunt her when she casts that.
Oh, to get one stack?
And then Mel just taunt back. No, I'll just get 2 stacks and then Mel immediately taunt back because he's tankier than me.
Okay.
Try that.
Also, there are bad overlaps where tanks can get the green or the mechanic. So when that happens, the other tank has to like, taunt and then keep the boss stationary. But we've had it where both tanks got it, so the melee just has to like not follow us when we pull the boss away to drop her own puddle.
If it's one, so there's like 2 green circles. The bigger one is just like an explosion you spread for, and then there's a smaller one that drops a poison pool.
Correct. So
if it's the bigger one, a tank, like one person can stay in the middle. So if a tank gets it, they just stay in the middle. But if it's the poison pool one, we have to tank swap and run.
So I do have one question. Is the grasp thing, was that just an overlap, or does that always
that
happen?
always does it? It looks like it'll grasp, and then the blue one will happen usually right after, or like right before the grasp. And
Happens
those people
right
that
after.
have that big bluish green one needs to just get out of there immediately once the grasp
That is all
done.
the same mechanic.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
So
whoever tank, it's Mel, you'll probably have her on the first ignite phase. You should just shield wall when she does that, because that's by far the most dangerous.
I definitely did see ignite and melee were like our 2 most damage taken things by a wide margin.
Like, yeah, when she ignites, everyone drops in health, and then she does like super damage because of that.
Alright, eat your personal food for now until we start getting good pulls, and then I'll start doing the feasts.
I will say, I think I'm gonna go full tank mode here, so I'm not gonna have as good a threat, but I think we need it.
I trust you.
give us 1 second, please. I'm looking something.
Sure. Yep.
I have sack engraved, so if you need it, all for it.
I don't. Oh, that's where you like eat some of my damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be useful next fight too. Next boss.
Yeah, next fight. Oof.
We have to do it next fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Paladins might want to get used to making a macro to target whoever the main tank is, probably Malicine.
Yeah, and depending on how the cooldowns line up, Helba might be able to sack like 2 in a row. But it doesn't always happen.
2 paladins and then a shield wall, and along with anyway. Forgot to hit the blind thing first.
So green puddles go to the wall, blue puddles, you guys just run to the 4 corners of the room, like just spread out, and then the poison, like the jumping should jump. But for healers, most of the only time like real raid damage is going out is when people are dropping puddles and when the fire shit is going on. So otherwise, just we're stacking heals on the tank. I was looking, when he has the absorb on him, I cannot use my beacon. So it's going to be hard for me to get absorbs off of Melusine because Haffy has my beacon.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take every absorb.
So should you maybe
Okay.
swap it then?
No, if Haffy has my beacon, that's better. If he's taking every absorb, that's better.
Moses, is your friend coming online now?
He's gonna. We got time for pools.
Okay.
He's gonna start his get up at everything.
Surfeast.
Well, you'll have another resto druid, not priest.
Okay.
Resto. Moses' friend Fearless next. He's been with us before.
I'm always happy to hear another hero. There's a lot of damage going out.
So Toda, do you think,
5 times a second?
based off of the damage, is it like pretty sound strategy to just let Moses do the raid healing and then you and I just...
Moses cannot do all the raid healing. It's not possible. He can't put beacons on everyone.
I don't know how...
During the ignite phase, like everybody's got to be healing the raid, probably.
Yeah, so I'm still on the tanks, but you're gonna have to heal group 3, 4, and 5.
Well, I'm just thinking because Nourish actually does a good bit if they have regrowths and stuff on them. But...
Okay. Everybody move up past the door. And range, make sure if you're back here to jump up on the lip, just because for LOS reasons, right? You want your healers to be able to heal you, so just jump on the ledge here.
Oh, speaking of, I kind of mentioned it, but I didn't really hear a thing. When we get blue circles, is like just running to the 4 corners of the inner area. Is that enough?
Basically, you just need to have people away from that person. So if you see a blue coming towards you, just get away from them. It's AoE damage on the person around that circle.
So Melusine, to answer your question, yeah, because that's how we did it on Thursday or whatever. That's everyone just aim for a corner, and then if you're going with someone else, just adjust after that.
Sure. I didn't get to see how big they were, so I didn't know if the corner was far enough. Is what I was.
The corner's definitely far enough.
Yeah. They're huge circles, but the corners will be good. And then definitely the greener circles you want to drop outside in this outer area here, because they're the area denial.
Okay. Well, that's everything I had. I can press the ready pull or whatever.
Yep, let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here on your aggro here, and you guys guys aggro yourself.
Oh, okay. I have it. Just come back when you have the...
Draw. It's coming, yep.
Right here.
Play part.
Shield wall through this. I have 2 stacks. Yep.
Haunted.
Reverse, I think.
Grasp income.
We're gonna get ripped.
I'm dead.
Oh, I still have stacks. They're off. We get them.
No, don't wreck me, don't.
Yeah, we just need to get some times on it before we start spending those resources.
Just wipe it up. Sit in the green.
Do you want to start tanking them? It'll probably be easier that way.
Don't move!
Yeah, I can.
So, with the blue, everyone but the people who have the circle should just stay still. Make it easy.
Beware.
Is there
Beware.
how intense her like attack speed buff is at the time? I know I can like look at the raid frames and kind of guess, but does she have like a buff or any other thing that indicates?
I would just use a cooldown when ignite happens.
Yeah, her
Yeah,
attack
'cause
speed
that's
like
the
base
time.
1.
Yeah, Ignite's the most dangerous one of all the mechanics.
Can you put me in a group so I can, well, I guess
So The way the
You
groups
know
are
it's good, I do
are
that.
set up right now, the way they
Mighty Badge is on. That's why. Two druids is.
we should not we can't really move the groups besides what we have now.
You're good.
And Mighty Bash is probably not going to trink, so you can just trink.
Girl Snacks, I don't know if you saw the ping, but just whisper me INV. Short for invite. When you're ready for the invite.
Oh, that's what it's short for?
Short for invention.
In vitro?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Beefy, unironically, don't tranquility. It's so bad, it will not help almost at all.
I think I just
Maybe
realized
one
that looking
tick,
at the
but
healing. I just looked at the healing done, and it was fucking 5.4k. The healing touches did so much more.
it's 345 per 2 seconds.
You'd be literally better off going like Boomkin healer spec.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Trink was like kind of usable in regular classic, more than that even, but
With the
play is not.
with the
thing.
shoulder bonuses, you could like go the wild growth shoulder set, but I don't think it's that good. Like it's definitely useful in this situation.
I actually just think we need to heal better. once the healers get a good sense of how the fight heals, we'll be just fine. But
Yeah,
I respect
more, like, you know,
yeah,
the muscle.
I respect the ideas.
Yeah. Rough tonight. It's the circle rage out, like the visual circle. Just make sure you're not overlapping your circle with anybody else's. It's really small. Like, melee, just like if you're, just be safe. Just back out, even if you're not doing DPS. That's the ignite's the biggest like thing that makes people's health go down. And we don't want that because it buffs the boss.
Anyone have that molten core trinket?
In the bank.
Which one? Duke's Domain?
Fire
I
res
have,
one.
We're all spread
yeah,
out.
I have that one.
Yeah, everyone's stacking Dukes to me. Just kidding.
I can toggle like fire resistant or internet or something.
Like 4 or 5 people in it.
It probably would be worth it.
Yeah, while we're learning and stuff, you can put, you know, all the resist on. Yeah, I can put on my Duke's Domain. Devin knows
Spread
the
out
most
is not
he
like
is at.
3 people that fit inside.
We're outside, ready to summon him.
Oh.
He says he's at full use.
Alright. Is he hand cranking his hard drive discs?
Well, his old computer hit the bed, so he had to buy a new one, and it's not as good.
Who is this?
It's got spinning drives in it.
Girl Snacks. I think it does have spinning drives in it.
Yeah, get hand cranked.
Get me away from those HDDs.
2.5-inch economy HDDs.
Those
Was
can
it the
go
Western
server.
Digital.
Western Digital Greens?
Honestly, I ran blacks and they still kind of sucked.
Yeah, because they were spinning.
Exactly.
There it is.
Well, hopefully he gets here before the stone goes down.
Hey, you could summon somebody from the inside outside to click.
That's big brain. Damn it! Oh, no, they're putting up a new stone.
You still need somebody outside or no?
Think
As long as
we're
I get the
good.
stone up, we're good.
Okay. Well, my paladin should be like at the Scarlet camp, so just call for that if you need it. I like her sitting around a sea of skeletons. Or a farming.
We go.
All right, we're just zoning in.
Not Kyle, can we get some boxes so we can summon them here?
Okay, Feral Snacks is Resto, right?
Yep.
Okay, Feral Snacks, are they in Discord?
He's in disc.
Okay, cool. Feral Snacks, I want you put all 3 of your, I want Life Bloom, Rejuve, Regrowth, rolling constantly on the 2 tanks. That's Haffy and Melusine. They're in Group 1 and Group 2. That's like your primary job, because the tanks get hit super hard in this fight. And if we have those on, it'll really help. And then during Ignite, you can assist with like wild growths on maybe Group 5. If you could do wild growth on Group 5, that should help a lot. But full uptime, rolling hots on both tanks, please.
You got that, soldier!
Nourish when you're not Note's favorite group. We will wreck them instantly.
What are you a hard ass, man?
Hey man, I'm trying.
I'm just messing.
We gotta get this shit done.
Let 'em cook.
Gotta get Calderon down tonight.
Holding down.
Remember when we went from 2 priests to 0 priests?
Okay, never mind. Here it is.
Good time.
Now we have
So
2
fast.
resto druids.
That part is we lost 2 priests
What?
at the
Did the
same
priest
time.
not count?
What? There was Augie and who else?
Roland. He marked absent tonight, so he's active in some way. He messaged me earlier. He was like, "How many bosses do you guys down?" And that was it.
Ooh. If it's I don't want to go because there's not enough loot, that's a bad
fuck
idea.
him. I don't think that's it, but
He wouldn't have asked that
He
question.
doesn't know
if it
everything
wasn't
about
bad.
the game anymore. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm pretty suspicious of the question and then the absence.
Check your 2 hours, guys. Might creep into the door.
The rare
Glover, you here?
AFK.
He said 3 minutes or so.
just feeding
Oh,
the
okay.
cat.
I did not
Just
catch
feeding
that.
the cat.
What's
Man,
he
we got
feeding it
dog
to?
feeders, cat feeders.
Don't worry about what he's
dogs.
feeding it to.
Gotta solve one problem with
I'm
another.
ready. Sorry about that.
The Prague bug.
Oh,
The cat's okay.
Can I press the button? Countdown.
Yep. Everybody scooch in. Don't get locked out.
So you'll pull here.
5,
Happy,
4,
and I'm gonna taunt
3,
once you get the first
2,
thingy.
1.
One, and I got it.
Beware.
Everyone jump.
Beware.
You don't have to strafe, you can just jump in place.
Beware.
It's the intoxicating venom.
Strafing's one.
Oh, I last standed. I need you to
Beware.
Alright, taunt.
We each have a debility here.
Grasp is
Mine's
incoming.
off.
I taunted too soon.
Okay. Alright. It's on Melis.
Do we want our res just to try to see more?
No.
No. Because he won't have the buffs, right? Not worth
Field wall Melisy.
it. Spread. Guys, don't greed melee.
Debilitate stacks are brutal.
Yeah, for Ignite, I guess I can just throw on regrowths. Or, yeah.
Just DPS the boss. We have enough heals. It's not the issue.
At least it's a quicker fight, I think.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
In phases.
Run
Yeah,
on
once
the
we
cat
get
girl,
the
run!
the tank thing down, then it should be smoother. Everybody just make sure you guys are doing the mechs. Especially the ignite. You're fine as long as you're not next to somebody.
If you're on the ledge, it's fine. But
Hello.
But remember, we have 3 healers, so their priority is probably tank first, and then miscellaneous after. So don't feel bad that you're not getting healed. It's tough for them.
I don't know. Suggestion. I do feel like we're kind of getting in enough to where maybe if we weren't, maybe I missed that. Maybe we should start popping some GFPPs and whatnot.
I mean, you guys have seen all the mechanics. Yeah,
Be nice if we could have 2 tanks live more than 30 seconds.
yeah,
though.
I mean that
Yeah,
the tank living
we
is
also
like
had
the problem there.
we had the move mechanic happen early, which
Mhm.
cost
That
people
one
off
we
guard.
hadn't seen yet, so
I jumped and it didn't reset mine, so that's why I died.
I just kept jumping and moving.
Yeah, I would move, personally.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the jump.
yeah. I mean, you might have to kite the boss around for that reason, because I think tanks get that too, right? It's not just.
Probably could just
everybody
wiggle
else
in
tanks.
place and not have to move the boss.
I don't think wiggling helps.
Yeah, you don't have to full move. You can just you can definitely just
Micro
strafe
side
back
step.
and forth.
Either micro or jump in between. I mean, jumping worked for me.
Yeah, jumping should work.
Yeah,
Yes,
jumping did in fact work for me. So I don't know what happened.
In fact, not work for some people. So
Yeah, it's
I
not
didn't
working
move
for
with
some
any
people. It's working. It might be that some people are jumping forward and that's working, and some people are jumping in place and that's not
Yeah,
working.
jumping in place works sometimes, but it's not 100% consistent. So
Yeah, as far as away from what I read, it's you have to move away from the position of where you are, and that's a guaranteed takeaway stack. But for those that have done this before, definitely let me know if you have a better idea of that particular mechanic.
Nothing up and down in place. It's working fine, so I don't know.
Alright, we'll try the jumping in place again. It's not working for you, for those that are jumping in place. Just start moving and adjusting for yourself.
I'm not gonna lie, it was such a non-issue, I don't even know.
If you get to 5 stacks at the end, looking funny if you get damaged or get stunned or something.
Yeah, it fucking hurts.
Yeah, it's like 30-second nature debuff.
I got petrified.
And it deals
Yeah.
like 3k a tick.
Yeah, it hits very hard.
It hurts for sure.
I saw that I had like stacks, and then I jumped and they completely went away. So I was like, oh, that's that mechanic solved, and then I ignored that I was accumulating more stack. And then I died.
I think it's like a constant ticking of stacks until that debuff actually falls off entirely. It's like 30 seconds or something. It's just jumping for 20-30 seconds. Coming buffs. I like it, I don't like the arena. I don't know how people, like 40 people are in there doing that.
Oh, that'd be chaos.
It's not the greatest with how many more melee we have than ranged, but we'll make do.
It's not that, it's just like the camera. It's weird in there. With the roof.
I would simply not zoom out that far.
First person gaming?
Hell yeah.
That's how I played EverQuest. It's first person.
Really?
Yeah.
think we're missing a buff.
Oh yes,
Too
it's
long.
this one. Yeah, this one always never goes off with the macro. Okay, switch up. There you go.
Again, Toda's gonna lead on this.
Toda.
5,
Sorry.
4, 3,
We are
2,
one person.
1.
Okay, Tom.
Heal the tanks, heal the tanks, heal the tanks.
Barrel stacks, please. You need to get out of. Yeah.
Field ball.
That's haunted.
Hated.
Failed.
No, I'm taunting instead. Just
Grasp
taunt when you're
incoming?
up back up.
Taunted. Activity things are gone. You can taunt that.
It's gonna be on me, so just take it right back.
Beware.
Taunted. Everyone jump or move.
Beware.
Jump, jump.
Beware.
I've noticed that the Petrify takes a moment to clear your stacks.
It's on Melusine. Yeah, it does take like about a third to a half second of like if you move, you need to actually move. Like I don't think the distance matters, but you need to continually move for a certain period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can say, oh, the jumping doesn't work for me. That's great. That's still on you. You're the only one who can clear that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like be rude or anything, but that's just how it is.
I will say that this time I was jumping up and down, and I did get 2 stacks at one point, so it might it might be like a server tick thing or something like that.
I've definitely gotten 2
Well,
stacks while jumping, but it
jumping
will
like
if you jump
jumping
again.
clears it after your character hits the ground. So like sometimes you'll get 2 stacks, but it will go away.
Yeah, I'm staying at less than 1 stack if I just literally bunny hop like nonstop.
Shut up for a minute. Sorry. So the way that the server client server relationship works is when you jump, you get a server tick at the moment you jump and at the moment you land. When you strafe, your server tick updates every I think 100 milliseconds. So just strafe back and forth. That's it. That will definitely work.
Yeah, 2 is fine. Doesn't matter.
We've got repair bots if people need.
Yeah, I think half of you have one, right?
Yeah.
So when I got the debilitating poison, I had to move because even if I'm jumping up and down, I can't heal for shit on this character. And the tanks just got deleted. So
Yeah, it was like
Bobble.
I think
it's hard with 3 healers, especially when our.
well we have 4 healers now.
Okay.
And with the tank swap back and forth, is the plan to have Haffy always have the debilitate?
That was the plan, but I think we have to change it. It's a little too like, the timing is like, I have to taunt like right when she casts it, and then Melusine taunt back like 2 seconds later.
It needs to be like taunt and then taunt again after whenever it goes
I
off.
think it's easier if we just do like the normal switch.
Yeah, the back and forth, right?
So what I can do from that perspective, I can clear Haffy's stacks probably near solo, but I cannot clear Melusine stacks at all. 0%. So we need to clear Melusine stacks somehow. Anyway.
Well, I just think if anyone has 2 stacks, they can't be actively tanking the boss, because if you have 1 stack, you can probably get through it.
I mean, we're generally not.
Well, someone's always gonna have 2 stacks. She does 2 stacks at once.
Are you doing it right after she does it, or like like during the cast? Because sometimes.
I mean, I'm not trying trying to do it like when she just one stacks someone. I feel like is not. It's not even better. It's better if like someone has 2 stacks and isn't taking the boss anymore.
Yeah.
Toda, if I run full life blooms on you, do you think it'll be enough where you can like sit a couple of stacks and heal through it and then refresh them and then keep doing that?
No, it's just 5 stacks that you can't have and it'll
Yeah,
kill you.
it's the 5 stacks that it triggers the damage. So when you're at 4 stacks, it's fine. So just you have to kind of weave in your heals and then also remove your stacks, right? So it's not like you're constantly moving those 30 seconds. It's like you're pausing to heal. Your stacks are going up during that pause, but then you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to have other people heal and trade off at that time as well.
Right. So that's absolutely right. The only issue that I see during the fight is that if I'm not pumping my 2-second, 1.8-second holy light into the tank, they die.
Yeah.
So even if I skip like half a GCD or something, it gets very rough.
When debilitating poison happens, I think that is that what it's called? I don't know. But
Yeah.
when the movement thing happens, another healer has to kind of take over for tanking.
Well, we don't have that much good tank healing. I mean, we have full HODs going on both tanks. But
So one thing, why don't you just call it if you get it and we can drop cooldowns?
okay, sure. I'll just say heals on tanks.
I don't know if Feral has the reduced cooldown.
I'm gonna be calling heals on tanks this entire fight, basically.
Yeah.
There's so much movement. But it's a good idea.
Holding down.
My logs are all broken. I can't get them to work.
Is anybody else logging? If not, could someone please?
I can.
Thank you.
Mine's not even showing our kill.
It was them, please, Skeeter.
He's PM.
Give me a second. Warcraft logs updater is updating.
Toto, when do you think is the best time for me to drop standard? Is it just during
Ignite. During Ignite.
Yeah, I would say anybody who has like AoE healing at all, or like the cooldown based stuff, like when Ignite goes out, it directly hits the tanks too, not just because we're taking the damage, but because it makes her like damage multiplier attack speed.
Yeah, she starts pumping.
Yeah. So in some regards, healing during Ignite, pumping that like crazy is also healing the tanks.
Is anyone judging light?
I can judge light at the beginning.
Alright, Toto and Skeeter, you guys ready?
Ready, boss?
Alright, everybody scooch in.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I guess just
1.
lead it again, Happy. Haunting. Maybe.
Beware.
Heals on tanks. Heals on tanks.
Beware.
Last stand.
Beware. Beware.
I have debuff on top.
Beware. Beware.
I taunted her.
Here. Oh, go.
I was saying around it, but that doesn't work.
What doesn't?
To the wall.
When I taunt her as she casts it, she doesn't hit real people. Somehow she hit low script.
What? Yeah, what the heck?
Nice.
Yeah, I see 2 debilitates. Alright. Clutch.
Just die, guys. My tank is dead. Can't.
I mean, we can just heal. Heal Mouse.
Yeah, just keep doing this.
okay.
There's enough people alive this time.
Alright.
I got some tricks up my sleeve. Okay, I did that. I used Will of the Banshee. Oh, I'm in a puddle. Cool.
Yeah, move him. Yeah, guys. Yeah, puddle, guys.
If you cleanse somebody, they drop the puddle immediately.
This is bad. The grasp is gonna go.
Yeah, go away from this corner.
Fat heals on tanks.
I'm just gonna 15.
I have it.
Are there any battle races left?
Ignite. Separate. Separate.
Oh, we need to call that. Sorry, I can't watch that.
I've got shield wall in 10. I might be able to shield wall the next thing.
You have bark skin now?
Yeah, use it if you can. Shield wall's up. Stacks.
Biggest heals on tanks. Biggest heals on tanks. Just spam nourish. Fuck. I mean, I think we can do it.
Yeah, we got a next one.
Yeah, we got this.
That was good.
Yeah, I switched to chronostatic.
Can we call Ignite like immediately? Because I could not see it. I'm not looking at that part.
Yeah, the angles in this fight is very rough.
Yeah, I'm trying to call as fast as I can.
Thank you.
I got to get my tier 4 or 4 piece real quick.
Yeah, babe.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't kill it. What the fuck?
Well, no more Will of the Banshee.
How did Haffy get deleted in like half a global?
I just took like
He wasn't fully.
I just took like
True.
6 melee hits instantly.
I mean, yeah,
I mean,
you got
Rogue
thrashed.
can cheese this fight for sure with 100% avoidance.
Well, alright.
Wasn't
Thank you for volunteering. I'm looking forward to your rogue tanking.
I can't reach it. I checked my gear that I have. I have like 98.
That's
Actually,
good enough.
95, I think, actually, not 98.
So he got hit in 1 second 5 times, actually.
So was that right after the ignite? I don't remember if I had
That no, that was like
the movement poison thing.
Oh, yeah, I think my life wounds fell off, so it was gonna drop the. I wasn't even actually doing much. Because the.
Sounds like
the
that wasn't
2-piece
on
kinda
you.
Helps. I mean, no, but it's definitely like a helping thing.
Not to
because
step on
it's-
toes here, but let's be careful about declaring a wipe on this boss. A little prematurely, potentially.
I will say, like, we killed it when we didn't have either tanked up, but like from 20% onwards, just kiting and living.
Haffy was down for like the entire fight, and we also lost Toda towards the end there. Like he's our main tank healer. Like we can definitely do this.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I just didn't. That was my bad. I just. So far, it's been if the tank dies, and everybody just kind of gets fucked. So.
Oh, it's fair. It's fair. I don't blame you for making that call at all.
You actually can kite her, kind of like
Using fence tech.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it is actually kind of a thing.
So I don't understand why Lois Griffin got debilitating strikes.
That
after
was
I taunted.
really weird.
that's the second fight in a row that's happened. I don't know why.
You guys get here fast. Melee. The cauldron is still up. We get a repair buff.
So I wasn't sure.
Maybe that's like secret tech. If I taunt during the cast, it just goes to some random raid member and not the tank.
That's arguably worse.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't kill him.
Yeah, but I'm not
true.
Training nourishes into Peter. No offense.
Can
I
get
know,
in
I know
Peter
the
up.
group 5, but we got to give those hunters at least a little bit of healing.
Yeah, I can try and keep more life wounds on Route 5.
If they get like the poison or during ignite, yeah. Otherwise, not really a big deal. But
I mean, part of the issue with the poison is that we start running into range and LOS issues pretty quickly.
As a priest, this fight seemed so easy, and now I'm doing a paladin. It's so fucking hard.
Imagine having a priest.
Yeah, the paladin in my other raid also is always like complaining about this fight because he literally just like can barely even heal when the poison goes out.
Mama Sam.
Peter's dealing with kid stuff.
Not sure.
Okay, so are we doing GFPPs for the raid yet?
I'm doing one for myself because I keep dying to ignite.
Yeah, GNPPs and GFPPs here.
I've been doing that from the beginning.
Skeeter has them, and then I have another 20 mats on me for Skeeter to rate.
If anyone still has frozen runes, save them for like if we get a good pull and she's below half and she does ignite.
Why can't I buff the hunters? Where are the hunters?
I'm not here. I was getting my 4-piece.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I can give out more frozen runes if you want, Odie. I've got.
Yeah.
I don't remember super well. It might have just been something else that lit up on my frame, but I think Mel got the poison during that, the puddle. Towards the end there.
Oh, did I drop the green in the middle? Maybe I did.
I
Well,
saw
you get it.
somebody
frame
got
light up,
somebody got
Oops, sorry.
decursed, abolished poison, whatever.
The-
We'll drop
yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, it was Mel, but I think someone might have dispelled him.
Yeah, don't do that. If people have the green under them, or they have that debuff, do not dispel.
I was also dead, so there's not really much you can do.
Yeah. It's learning, guys. It's all good. Yeah, Smell said.
That was
All
more just
learning.
a heads up of like, hey, tank can't get the green, so watch your feet.
So does the movement poison? Does that go out on every single person or not?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes. Everybody.
I was gonna say.
As well.
I got hit by every mechanic. I'm like, what the hell?
It only has 100-yard range, so everybody just wait outside here while we tank it.
Sure. Make it easy.
Just a reminder, frozen runes and GFPPs don't stack, but they do have different cooldowns.
I see. So it's better to use a frozen rune during combat to not put your other potions on cooldown? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Can we just do
it's
both?
a secondary cooldown though, so it's like it'll use your Hellstone or something.
Yeah, it's the Hellstone cooldown.
Can we do like the natural?
And repair, guys.
This actually also might be a good time for those nature potions. It's not as
Yeah.
good, but
Yeah, it's just in case you get that venom or you're standing in poison by accident.
Okay, girl, you there?
Do I have?
I think we need the missing world up again.
No, we have it.
Nope.
I do.
Thank you, Toda. Let's make this one be the pull.
Oh, my flash ran out. My bad.
I'm willing it into existence.
Check your 2 hours, guys. 'Cause mine fell off, so check your 2 hours.
also might be a good time to use March of the Dawn.
Got mine on. That was my last one though.
Moses, you good?
Yeah, sorry, I was still trading everybody. I've traded everybody now.
Okay.
So let's move into the door.
Scooching.
Let's keep having Happy pull on or do the pull. He is higher threat, so I'd rather taunt into his higher threat than vice versa.
Boot.
Okay, I press the button.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
My pre-pot.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was a folder. And taunted. Last stand.
Ignite.
Ignite. Guys, stop scooching around.
Let's lay on hand.
Taunting. Debilitate.
You have it? Okay, taunting.
Take taunt off.
Average. Build wall.
Taunting for debilitate again.
Waiting. And taunting.
Grasping coming. Not lose.
Taunting for debilitate soon.
Yep.
Take taunt back.
Got it, I got it.
Beware.
Move.
Bark skin, bark skin. Mel.
Beware.
I got bubble sack on Mel.
I'm taunting. You're doing a full taunt. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna wait for you to naturally get it, or if you did blow.
Yeah, just wait.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Just don't shield if you have one.
I have to move up.
Mel has poison.
Oh, nope. Sorry, you're gonna have to not follow melee.
Don't follow the tank, guys. Let the poison drop.
Moving back to the middle.
Nice.
Use trinket.
I'm taunting. She's gonna debilitate in a sec.
Taunted
Get
back.
out, blues. Whoever that was should have gone now.
Throw a rally up.
Beware.
Shield wall.
Moving,
Oh fuck.
moving. Keep moving.
I'm gonna taunt soon.
Beware. Beware.
Try to not hurt the kite.
Blues, get out.
We're doing some dumb strats here. Sorry, y'all.
Ignite, separate.
Shield wall.
Be greedy melee.
Okay, that was a good attempt. The tanks got just trucked later. At like 50%, 60%, they just got trucked.
Yeah, I went from full to like it was another 5 or 6 hits in a row or something.
I didn't even. I just looked and I was dead. Like a split second after Mel died.
You're doing great with those taunts on the debilitating though. That's working amazingly, assuming the healers agree.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
doing good.
realized that I have a timer that shows when she's about to cast it.
Yeah, it's working perfectly.
Yeah, it just sucks because we have like no pre-mit without
Hey there.
priest.
Have a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, reminder everybody for blue circles, make sure you guys are completing those mechanics because people are getting hit with those. It's causing the tanks to get hurt because she's getting sped up.
I don't think I have the presence of mind to start really calling for sacrifices. I don't know if you were throwing any out like you were last time.
I did.
But
I don't think it's I don't think it's worth it for them to do it, because if they take damage, their percent HP goes down, and so it hurts the tank.
And one thing with Ignite, this is not like a greed thing on my end, but I need to be able to stay on the boss during that to keep up my debuffs for Occult and Sebaceous.
The ignite range is like pretty much one of those floor squares. So if everybody like tries to stand in a square, it should be good.
Pop your GFPP once you live, so we can prep. We should get into the boss pretty quick. We have all the strats down. Everything's going perfectly. We just need to execute, I think.
Make sure the repair bot's still up. Cauldron's still up.
that's the fun part about this fight. It can go south in 1 second, regardless of where we're at. So you gotta lock in. the whole
Literally
time.
1 second.
If there's like a single one of those big blue circles on you, it's actually not a big deal. Like, it doesn't do that much damage. I think it's if 2 of them are overlapping each other, then it does big damage. Like, obviously you still want to avoid it, but like, don't like try to do
Yeah,
too
it's
much.
it's not about like the damage on the person. It's like what it's causing the boss to do, because people are getting damaged by stuff.
I mean, there's 4 of them. Really, what we should be doing is making hard to get too much to a single action.
Yeah, so she always does it and then does like the suck in, so you can like try to pre-run to a corner and then like choose your corners then, and then after she sucks you back in, go to that same corner that you were running to.
I mean, we can assign corners if that's going to be easier for.
I think
for you
Thib.
guys.
It's
I
too,
think
you
what Thib
can't
said
assign
is
them
right.
because like different people can get them every time.
No, I
So-
meant that if you're you, right, and you're assigned to the northeast corner and you get it, then you're always going to run northeast, that sort of thing.
I
know
think
it's different stuff.
I think what Thib said is like the best way to do it. Immediately move if you get the circle, so you're marking out your area, and then after the pull you can just immediately go there. So you already know where you're running.
And then just because you are getting pulled, you don't need to hard go to the corner. You just need to help establish where everyone's going. And then when the pull happens, you can hard go.
It's actually better if you don't go too far out, because you get pulled to the center faster, which means you can start running faster.
I didn't even
Because
think
you were
about that.
closer.
Alright, Scoochin, countdown.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Melvin,
Back on happy.
Benji, watch your threat.
Actually, I'll take her until.
Yeah, I'm just
Benji, your second on threat.
Like, it's on her back.
Got it.
Beware.
Oh, Respero's next.
One minute on mine.
Both things are dead.
Yep.
Never mind.
Just
This one's away.
6 melee.
How did Feral die? Oh, it's
I
toxin.
think you got stunned.
Yep.
You can really do chance fence traps right
Oh,
here.
I touched a lot.
tough boss, man. What the fuck?
She doesn't also have a thrash, does she?
No, I think she's just getting so high haste.
attacks super fast.
I wonder if she has parry hastings on top of that.
Just don't parry into the boss, Smile. I'm not.
You got like what, 35% expertise?
Day to you.
No.
See.
But I am capped. Alright, Locke. Hand out Hellstones to every single raid member, okay?
But then they can't frozen run.
I know, I just wanted to make one of them freak out.
Yeah, Tenji, I got you when I get back.
Anybody know what the base command to move, like, what is this, engraver? Is it like shift drag or something?
Oh,
You
I
mean
haven't used that.
It's like a thing for doing your runes.
It's locked in the options.
Can we get a summon for Mahinders, please?
You get that, Minders? Okay, clicking again.
Thanks. When you've been dying, like how close, how much overkill has it been? Is it like not that much more, or like a shit ton more?
They're dying in
It
1
doesn't really
second from
matter.
hasted damage.
Yeah,
The
it's not a
overkill
lot
doesn't
of
matter
overkill
because
because
it's just
she
gonna.
doesn't do so much damage each hit. She just does like 6
28.
hits in a second.
Yeah, so even if it didn't
It's down.
overkill, the one like 0.2 seconds from them probably would.
I'm going. So who's taking her first?
Me, happy.
Okay, I'm gonna just bark you right off the rip, just so that we establish like positions and everything a little bit safer.
Pop your
Did we
GF
try to
keys.
stack like a group for the tanks? Like, is you know if they're with the Resto Druid, they take more healing and stuff.
You could put me in one of the groups. I'm not really getting. Although then we lose. No, I think we lose too much with that.
So DPS, by the way, tanks made a small adjustment. We're going to lose a little bit of threat, but we're both going to be taking a little bit less damage. So go about 3% less hard.
Scooch in. Don't get locked out. Not grow.
5, 4, 3,
Cancel.
I got. Okay.
I accidentally hit my
5, 4,
consume.
3, 2.
Watch your threat.
Haunted.
Beware.
I don't know.
Big tank heals, big.
Beware. Beware.
Take on her back.
Taunted.
Beware.
Grasp incoming. Good job on those.
Ignite.
Ignite.
On back when you can.
Haunting.
Does the elevate.
And then last stand here. Ready for a trinket heal too.
Haunted.
Clear Melis. Clear Melis.
Haunted.
Warcraft 5.
When it's not back, you can be debilitating soon.
Got it.
Takes on.
First out.
Everyone use a frozen ring if you haven't.
Grasp.
Stomping.
Haunted. I think that's on me. You need taunt
Oh,
off
no,
me.
yeah.
Melee, watch
Alright,
out. Just
move.
moving.
Haunted.
Just
Moving back. Waiting for debilitating. Got it.
grasp incoming.
You can stay here now.
Yeah.
That's sack on Mel.
Haunting.
Haunting back. Haunt off me.
Haunted.
Keep moving. Move.
Shield will have.
Beware.
Shield will.
As soon as you take one season
Got
out.
it. Yep, I got it.
Beware. Beware.
We can actually be very liberal with haunts off each other, to be honest.
Grasp incoming.
Haunt off me.
Clear Mel.
If I have the taunt back, I'll hit shield wall.
Ignite.
Get taunt back. I'm taunting. This is not shield walling for me though. I actually used it. Let's use it. I've got my Iron Skin potion, debilitating.
Grasp incoming.
Haunting.
Holy shit, nice.
Do it.
That was a nice fucking taunt. Holy shit.
We did it.
We got it. Shit.
She dropped a box.
Yeah.
Yep. Stop.
Everyone get out of Lillian's
Get out
box.
of the box.
Okay, Josh, you still need more of these, right?
Oh, a cool staff.
Okay.
Which Calran could drop too.
All right. Oh my God, it's the other staff.
Wait, are
always
we?
promised
So
that.
about the staff though, is this going to beefy for feral tank offset, or can Yanners and I? roll
I
on
think we're rolling on it, most likely, but
What did Kingmaker drop?
A cool staff.
Barrel, tank
That's
staff.
boring.
That's like the Burning Crusade stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, happy? 100%. That's exactly what we're running every week.
Yeah, that worked well.
Yeah, fuck Shield Mastery.
I hate you. Fuck you.
The other thing, I was doing it a lot, and I didn't want to call for you to do it because I'm not trying to like interrupt the flow. But I was literally just watching your health bar the whole time, doing nothing, sitting on my hands, just waiting to hit taunt when you got to like 30, 20%. even if it's not a debilitating strike, because we can always just ping pong each other.
Yeah.
Okay, of the 3 people who aren't lowest, how many pieces do y'all have? I need answers from everyone. You have 1? Is that the pity piece?
That's for 2-piece.
Do you have the pity piece from your weeklies already? Right, you
Not
do,
yet.
right?
Not yet.
Oh,
Oh my
did
god.
you miss a
It's
week?
week 5, bro.
You would have had to have missed 2 weeks.
It's been hard.
Oh my god.
You guys really have to do those weeklies.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, like,
the gear here, like your 4-piece, 2-piece, whatever it is that makes you jump up in DPS, is
Okay,
ridiculous. Like this
you
makes
did
it
roll
easier.
second, but come on.
Take a 1 minute, grab a drink.
Yeah, let's do a quick break here for PP and then just refresher. It was an intense fight. Good job, everybody.
That was very intense.
So just quick 5 minute for PP poo poo, and then we continue on.
Release my anger against Knockcrow.
Yeah.
On the
No,
ball.
no, look, dude, look. Maybe you like missed some of the stuff, but I thought we kind of like laid everything out enough. I don't really want to give you that much of a hard time, but you got to own this one. You could have at least missed 1 week, and that's fine, but not 2.
Hey, you got the legs though. Congrats.
Is it 2 though? Actually?
No, it's only 1.
It's
I
only
got
1. Okay.
confused.
oh, I thought it was 2.
Yeah, this is the fourth week of being able to get
Well,
1.
he still would have had to have missed 2 so far, because if he only missed 1, he would have it.
I mean, if he just did this week, he'd have
But
it. It's fine
it is
though.
week 4. So
Congratulations on your 2-piece.
Yay.
That's all you guys
go
say.
get it right now. Please go get it.
If you haven't done it this week,
It is a huge DPS
Well,
increase for Warlock.
go turn your tier in. I don't care if you've not done the thing turn in yet this week, but
I'm gonna go get a different shoulder and shanks.
oh yeah,
currently
Driz
locked and loaded
has
as
been
better.
out. Yeah, you get a box that has a bunch of stuff in it. Like even if you don't care about the fragment, which we do, there's a bunch of other good stuff in there too. You just need to do the quest to get the disguise, so you can talk to them. But the bracers for you can turn in any bracer are like 10 gold each, so it's like basically free.
Yeah,
if you want a little lowdown, we can like go through it real quick after, but don't worry about it right now. Oh yeah, 15 reals or something is pretty nice too, actually. Yeah, we can craft you some stuff. What do you have already? Okay. Yeah, give me all your scorpion scales and an orb. I can go do that real quick. Well, no, I'll do it after. But if you want to give me that stuff, I'll do it as soon as we're done.
Was there anything like we can loot in the box, like a real or something?
No,
Not
there's
replicable, no.
anything in the box. Alright, well. Hopefully.
Stop scaring me.
Some stuff done.
You know, I think with that fight, I was just messaging Happy, but like, I never felt like there was a downside to having 2 warriors before, but that is like the downside. Holy shit, you have no avoidance.
But now that we know the vigilance tech, it's actually, I think it's probably even better, provided if we are always on the like on point, that means we have like a 26k health pool.
Yeah, I mean the way you guys were taunt swapping back and forth was very good.
Yeah. So I think all subsequents, as long as we double vigilant, is gonna be really good.
Also, I feel like warriors with the defensive damage reduction buff is actually better than rogues in many scenarios. Right now.
The one that we came from, Moses?
No, this one right here.
Oh.
Directly behind there was a split earlier, and we didn't go down one of the directions. If that's what
Oh,
you're asking.
Didn't
I
even
see.
notice this.
You
Tenju,
want to come see what's in here?
I don't know if you played with a Warlock tank before, but Warlock tanks are completely fucking busted. They do not take that much damage at all.
And instead, we got our other player who didn't play once to play lock.
Oh, okay, this is the
But-
direction we need to go.
I still think Warrior is a very good class.
But it feels great now.
But it was like
that was
that
the only
that fight.
that felt not good for
Yeah,
Warrior.
that fight
Everything
felt
feels great now,
crazy.
personally. Well, also Mr. What's his name is really freaking scary. Mr. Blades of Blight.
There's some ads here in the cubby. We can pull them.
Chris, I'll make you the chest piece and boots.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now you know how I feel. I'm always that afraid.
That is something I overlooked, but yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Helba should just do the first stack. Because sometimes you can actually, he like doesn't do it at the same time, so you might actually be able to do it twice in a row.
That's me.
This fucking Blizzard, dude. Blizzards are fucking.
Is he like still alive
terrorists.
or something?
No.
No.
This just lasts forever. Me too.
I
guys.
thought, really just wasn't sure.
Can we just drop combat? I got snacks.
I got some snacks. No, I didn't.
You wish you had my spell haste.
Today, and I was like, fuck, dude. Those are some good snacks.
Let me get
Give me real quick,
Sal
bone
back up.
snacks.
Wish.
Oh shit, 2 in 1 week?
'Kay.
Holy shit, guys.
Good to go.
Hope you guys.
I will roll this off in a second, but just as an FYI, we're doing another bag. I do request, I don't remember, I think it was Helba. If you have it on board,
Yeah, I won.
probably
I-
pass.
I passed on the second one too. I know the rules.
Did I miss a bag?
No, from
Oh,
last,
yeah.
from Friday. I kind of think anybody that's won one should just like pass until other people have one at all.
Yeah,
But
it's a good rule.
that's not up to me. I just think that's
what's in this room?
reasonable. The Meg Griffin bag. Okay, good luck. Oh my
Like a
god.
pile of
Wow.
ashes.
97 with Desire.
Alright, Desire, you
Ooh,
ready?
Almost.
With 69.
Oh,
The 69 activated my gift
Not
card.
bad.
Good luck, buddy.
Okay, well, Desire and Mel, good luck. Oh.
I forgot.
Oh,
You can give it to Desire.
Ooh. You sure?
Yeah, I got both
Okay.
the other ones.
Mel just likes rolling.
Please,
true. Who
please do not
doesn't?
give a bag to not Mel. Please.
Who doesn't like rolling?
I have multiple times rolled just to beat someone on a roll, and I didn't even want the.
Oh yeah.
And then I.
That's what I did on Friday.
Like
Like
can we
I
talk
I
about
fucking
this
rolled, I
pile
don't care.
instead of the bag?
This pile.
Yeah, like go look
I can't
at it.
see it.
Yeah, it's a bunch of piles. It's dead people. He likes murdering. He's a murdering guy.
this is wild.
And setting them on fire too. He loves fire. He's an
I
arsonist.
just love the look in the room with him, like kneeling. I think that they did a really good job with this.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So
You can get in
ominous.
pretty
Hey.
close.
Okay.
Okay, let's go around to the secret room and get the bonus loot first.
Oh, is there bonus loot?
No.
I don't know, man. I've not been here. I don't know
You've
secrets
done
in here.
Scarlet Monastery.
Yeah, I know, but like, I didn't know if they like, did a little nod
Rage
and
and
did something
vengeance.
new like that.
That
in
doesn't
here.
sound right.
this
Where's
guy's
the offhand,
room.
though?
This guy's room is set up like my hideout
Everybody
in
inside
Path
here.
of
Get in
Exile.
here. You're gonna get locked out.
I am not.
Oh.
Where do we go?
Summon him. Summon Kekerel.
Hey, it's alright.
To the right instead of the left.
You got lost in here? Gosh.
No, I went to go get a new shoulder rune because apparently it is really, really good on this next fight.
You don't have them all already? Oh, rune, shoulder, enchant. I get you.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
All right, you guys want your blind thing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Turn her monitors.
It doesn't matter if we did or not. This fight's
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. It's you're gonna have to see it a few times.
I mean, whoever's really.
I mean, we've come this far doing it. We can't stop now.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Say that. If you're
the
really
last
concerned,
boss, you might as well.
if
do
you're
it.
really concerned, go outside.
Are we going
Until midnight. Yep.
Get ready, Noctral.
That's all the time we need.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I got a debuff. Subfusion of light chokes you, smothering you, dealing holy damage every 2 seconds. Oh, that's ironic.
It's got an energy bar.
Trying to keep them. Looks like people don't want to have. Well, I mean, you haven't got meters, right?
Next, you're gonna assume I have a
The frontal. Yeah.
Hey, clocks.
Blinding flare. I'm gonna turn around.
Turn around.
Hey, what is this?
Some
Hammer
noise.
dropping from the ceiling? That's probably not a problem, right?
Adds up.
I'm gonna taunt.
Can we get triangles? Triangle time?
No, he's a fucking retail paladin.
Oh god, these dudes hurt.
Ooh, and they do a big cast. What's that about? He's gonna sacrifice himself? Yup. He gave him wings. That doesn't look good. I taunted.
Yeah, these ads have to die.
Oh, face slap.
Yeah, you can interrupt the ads. I believe you can stun them too.
Oh, I missed it.
Are they healing them?
Reclamation.
Yes, that is why the ads have to die.
Yeah, it's the martyrs that heal.
Martyrs?
Stunnable as well.
Martyrs, yeah.
They have to be polymorph.
Not the time.
Shit. Oh my god, I can ice trap. Well, frozen trap.
To be honest, I
Line
don't
of
actually
sight
know
him.
what I'm supposed to be hitting Susie on.
I mean, it doesn't work on that, but it works on the other stuff around it. That will kill you.
Does the execution stuff kill the ads or no?
No. Execution sentence is a tank thing. It's a stun, and then
Yeah,
it's
gotta
also a
go into the
dodge and
fire.
armor reduction by 50%. So
Basically, it
cooldowns
does
assist.
90% of your health no matter what. And it'll stun you right afterwards. So the first hit or two can actually kill you because you're stunned and you can't reduce anything. So if you use Caesar Raid to reduce the damage, it's basically getting extra shield wall for the 5 seconds it's up, and you only need it for around execution stance.
Well, 100% our worst pull yet.
Alright, take a look at the spreadsheet for positioning.
How are you? Safe drive.
And
Spill Kool-Aid.
and the abilities as well. So a lot of this is tank related. Really the raid isn't doing much other than it's not as intensive as far as personal responsibility goes for the rest of the raid, because all we have to do is make sure that the ads are dying, and they're dying where the divine conflagration is getting dropped. So that's a big yellow circle in some of these. I think Notgrowl, you had that, right? I think you experienced that. So you went real far. In reality, you want to get fairly close so that the ad tank can bring the ads over to where we're going to drop it. They can either die before a conflagration gets dropped, or drop it right on them as it's already happening.
Whoa!
So I think
I believe
we're probably gonna
wait,
need a third
yeah.
tank.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to suggest is have Thib go third tank, just for this prog and see if we do actually need 3 tanks, and just to feel it out. But with the minimal healers we have, we probably just need the 3 tanks. Period.
Honestly, with this many healers, even going to 4th tank is not too bad of an idea.
Yeah.
Because one way, so the main thing that kind of screws up, besides knocking the ads in place, is the tank damage. with execution
Yes.
stance like doing 9%. So a lot of times what we can do is he basically puts a debuff that's 8 seconds on you, and at the end of it, that's when the damage goes out. So it's, another tank can taunt, and the first tank can like bum off until it's over and he's sealed up, and then go
Yeah,
back.
that's what I did on the first pull. Is I saw the hammer coming down, and right as it hit, I figured I should just taunt off of him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
so
the inherent problem with that is, see, when the both tanks are on the ads, it may be hard for them to actually get over there and like tank it like right afterwards, or because they have like the ads wailing them, or they die for whatever reason. So you have to actually plan CDs for each of the execution stance, and they happen like once a minute basically. So the only things that work on it, because it's just unavoidable damage, is literally like Hand of Sack from Pallies, and maybe you can use like, you know, pain suppression for the other stuff, but we don't have that. So you should actually rotate like a Hand of Sack per execution stance from like all three palace.
When we have Hand of Sack up, we don't need to taunt swap. Like Hand of Sack basically trivializes that whole mechanic. So, but if we don't have it, then I can try to taunt for a sec off mill.
Yeah.
And let's move over to where Desire is. I believe that's the normal.
So I think it's around like a minute. So also you have to hit Moses rewind time immediately
I
after
was
that.
gonna say, couldn't I just rewind time every single one?
Yes, you can, but there's some bad overlap. So it's not the stance. It's like he can cast like his two other abilities, like this blade thing that does like 6k, or like his melee thing around the same time, and it could just be a really bad overlap where right after you do it, you may just get got, you know, or there's some like lag time. So I think you can just one take it, but we just have to like time like, you know, like 3 seconds out, one Pally, one Hand of Sacks, and then Nelostine uses his CC raid. And then immediately when you get to 0, you rewind time immediately, and that should be good enough.
And I think one of the main things in phase 1 is we have to drop the fire, like at a good spot. We should try to have fire like right next to him, like
Yeah, I'm thinking behind him where the door is. You see how I have it in my spreadsheet. So I really want the tank to pull him to that pillar that I have it depicted. This is because I want to face towards the door where the conflagration is dropping, just in case there's bodies that don't get burned by the conflagration. Because his Wake of Ashes, and Josh, correct me if I'm wrong, that can also burn bodies, the Codal.
I think it can. I think that's true.
It can also kill people who are trying
like
to.
we should also like at least one fire should be dropped, like so that the fire is basically touching Calderon, so that we can kill ads right next to him. Because if we have to drag ads like to the door and then kill them in the fire, that's like too much. We're gonna get overwhelmed.
Okay, we can try one near him then.
The Pallies, does everyone have like engraved Hand of Sack on their legs, like both TPS Pallies?
Yeah.
What I can do is I can call out at 3 seconds for Hand of Sack, and like do the rotation, and also call out the rewind. And Moses, what I sent you was just like I made a weak aura that has a timer of a debuff, like on the tank when it goes out.
That's what I was doing.
So I just let's save it up right now. So it like it will time down. So once it's like 0, it will, you know, it will stop being there. I also have it so I yell out like Hand of Sack 3 seconds too. So yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna.
It's also a lot easier if all DPS, other than the hunters that need the range, but all DPS kind of stack loosely around his butt, so that you just have an easier time with the timers for dropping the puddles. Otherwise, you're gonna like put them somewhere bad.
So I don't know if this was fixed, but at least like the first couple weeks, gnomes had like a much smaller circle around them, but the same amount of fire. So
nope, that definitely happened on Wednesday when we were doing this.
It also happened on Voss with those circles, so it is probably still here too.
Yeah, I saw little folks getting the little circles in Voss, so might still be the same. Okay.
And as far as tank position, Mel, you should probably just be on the steps, and it'll face like the room. It'll probably be the easiest, so everyone could be in like in the middle of that.
I don't want him facing the pillar.
Already said we're gonna tank him like behind the pillar.
Yeah, this is because I want the LOS for the range and healers, so that the ads can just kind of converge together due to the LOS. We can try the
that's
LOS
indeed a
thing.
good
If that's not working, then we can do.
I think
the grid.
that's
But
kind of
for
come
Tib,
from this direction, or like from the direction of the door.
they come from these sides here, like these sides.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, and then also across. So on the spreadsheet, it's depicting that same thing, right? So Thib, you're picking up the Ravagers are really the ones that can one-shot the healers and all the ranged people. So really pick those guys up. And then the Martyrs and Magus, Martyrs, I mean, they need to be kicked, stunned, whatever. Mages, you guys can silence as well to get them to come to the stack. So we'll have one of the conflags near the boss, and then the rest of you. So the first conflag, drop it near the boss. The rest, drop it elsewhere. Just all around, behind them, in the corner behind them where the Desire is right now.
Like I said.
Okay, let's just see it. You guys need.
So what I'm thinking, just for the easiest positioning, can we maybe have Happy charge in, go straight to the, to the pillar? He'll be facing the pillar for a second, but I'm gonna go directly behind and taunt him, and he should just be in the perfect position that way. What do you think about that?
That work for you,
Okay.
Happy?
Yeah.
And Melee, just chill until he's positioned correctly. Just
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, sorry. Haunting. Don't be in front. Elbow unit.
Ranged go stack with the other pillar.
Ashes, that's the frontal.
So I don't quite understand.
Slayer, turn away.
Don't look
Turn
away.
your character away, not your camera.
I didn't turn back up. My bad.
You can turn your character with like right click. I think it's good.
Okay, ads are up. Ads need to be down.
I don't think that circle can go there.
Marchers.
Has to go there.
No, that circle is fine. You can actually be like almost inside the fire on the very edge, and you don't get hurt.
No, you're totally right. I just was like on top of that and had much room to move. I wasn't sure how big the block actually was.
Yeah, the things don't really need to move once he's settled.
Yeah, like for the main tank, this is actually one of the most like boring fights.
Honestly, you guys should not be taunt swapping at all. I don't think.
You literally just
I don't think so either, but
Yeah, don't taunt
you just
swap
turn
this
for
fight.
blind, and that's the only thing.
Remember,
I
these
definitely-
ads can be stunned and kicked.
So whoever's tanking the boss, so just decide it, and the other person needs to help tank the ads, because when the ads come in, they're all going to healers and just
I
one-shotting
thought
them.
that's what we were doing. That was my intent.
Okay. Who is tanking the boss then?
I would like to tank the
No.
boss.
Okay.
I still want him to just do the 1 second pull. It didn't go well there, but I still think it'd be a lot better than running around, getting my back base toward him, turning around, all that.
For sure.
You need something? See
I just went a little too quick on the follow-up.
Wait, no, actually,
They need to get
Mel,
together.
you should,
They're all
you
spread
should
out.
just start the boss, but we don't need to have him facing that way. Like, you can just face the other way.
So
Face him. You can
just
face
keep
him
in
towards the
center and face
entrance,
so the entrance?
or
The
wherever.
only ads that really matter, for the most part, are the martyrs, because they need to get stunned or sheeped. They
Yeah, like,
cannot
I mean,
be kicked.
he can just face like where the melee was standing. Like, face them that way, and the melee should stand behind them, closer to like the altar. Like, just reverse what we just did.
Yeah, the ads are going to be brought onto the fires and they need to die on the fires, ideally.
Oh, they die on the fires. Okay.
Yeah, so they don't
Ideally,
get distracted.
yes.
So the Wake of Ashes anti-resurrection thing is just a backup for.
That's a
if you don't?
backup.
I don't
Yes.
think we can rely on that. It's too hard because, like,
I don't think so either.
we basically ads just have to die in fire because if we have we can't drag the boss around hoping to aim his Wake of Ashes like.
Yeah,
No,
it's way too dangerous.
The point that
No,
I
I
have it
agree.
positioned like that is that the ad tank is always dragging it to the same spot, to the bodies, the NPCs to the same spot every time. So whenever if this is the circle of conflag, right, the bodies will be there in that area for the cone to hit anyway, because he's already facing that way. That was the whole point of the positioning. So there's no tank dragging or facing or repositioning. It's just face him that way, and he's always facing that way for the cone. And if there's happens to be bodies there that need to be burned, then it gets it gets hit with the cone. That was the whole point.
That's like, have other people done it that way? Because I've never heard that. But if Josh confirms it, I'm sure.
He said he thinks that's the best we're getting.
Okay,
It's just the backup.
can Haffy and Dib just decide which sides you guys are gathering ads from, and like go intercept them before they get to the healers?
Our cauldron is still down, by the way.
I'll stand. I think it's easier if I stand here melee.
So you're gonna grab from this side, Thib gets the other side. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I know the martyrs are important for everyone to kill and stuff in the fire and like interrupt with polymorph and shit, but actually picking up the Ravagers is extremely important.
Yeah, so the Ravagers.
Yeah,
They
I
need to
was
be picked up.
barely paying attention to that last time because everything kind of like
Went sideways. Yeah.
Need to be picked up ASAP. For the martyrs, those need to be like sheep because they're doing I think it's called divine offering that cannot be kicked or silenced. So sheep them if you can, Gaba. Moses, I know you're busy healing.
Okay, we'll try.
They can be stunned, so stunnable as well. So Pallies, you have your stun. The Magus can be kicked. Those guys can.
Yeah, when ads are out, Gaba probably just has to be on like sheep duty.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do in the other raid.
Yep. So Gaba focus on martyrs when they're casting their divine offering. Those should be priority kill, then Magus, then Ravagers.
If you have a circle and you're looking for some place to drop it, and you see bodies on the floor of the ads that aren't in the fire, drop it on them.
Yep. Yeah, but that placement by the door there was fine. The rest of them can go, elsewhere around the room, or just overlap that one. It's fine too.
Would you
And
have wanted that first one a little farther, like into the corner, closer to like where we are now? Not where we are, but like into the corner-ish, like here.
No.
So then you can pull them, like you can start like a line in the back, or no?
I think the
Just
one that
behind-
got dropped like right next to the boss last time was actually really good.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
one,
it
the
was-
first one was very, very good, where it was by the door. Yeah.
So on the edge of the box, got it.
Okay.
Cool.
It's gonna take a little bit to see everything, and there's 2 phases to this, so this is just the first phase that we're dealing with right now.
Do we have a hand of sack order?
It's gonna go Tota Josh Skeeta, or Tota Skeeta Josh, whichever.
Do you want me to call it at 3 seconds left?
Sure.
Okay.
I get a
It's
giant
gonna be on Mel every time.
Yeah.
And Mel, when I call for hand of sack, you'll also Susie at the same time.
Sure.
Josh, do you want to be a real winner and put up light after your sack is done?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Alright, can we all move up to Desire and then do a count?
Yeah, the circles, by the way, the yellow circles, they are
He
10
pulled.
second cast.
Stay yeah, it should be self-evident. Stay behind the pillar.
Right, park.
Well, for the moving around part.
I'm just saying. Supposed to move much
away. As Marvers, please shoot. Skull, kill skull. You guys melee.
one.
Everybody switch. Kill
Let's
these.
help us out.
That one will resurrect the body back there. But
Blinded.
Turn.
Need to be moved. Yeah. Kill these by the fire, please.
Shoot that one.
No.
They're on move.
Blind.
Flare.
Mid the fire, like, they're not dying.
And he just got rezzed.
Yeah, they got res. These are part of these is the res
I don't
ones.
think Wake of Ashes
Being,
is them.
being honest, like, yeah, it might not. That was a design that was like early on, and I'm not sure if it actually made it live.
Okay.
I thought it did, but I'm not sure. But
I think they
like,
have to die in fire.
being honest, like, they all have to die in fire. Like, they if any of them get res, we're probably fucked.
Yeah. A lot of the videos out right now is like 40-man raids where they're not utilizing the fire and they're just unga bunga it. So if you've watched any of those videos, that's not gonna work for us. We have to put them in the fire.
And tanks can stand in the fire. That's fine. Melee, you cannot consistently stand in the fire.
The way we're positioning, since they have to die in fire. Like, I mean, we could do it the way my other raid does it.
Yeah, we can adjust. I just had that idea for that one, but if we need to adjust, definitely let's do it.
It seems like they naturally walk to a pillar and then go around it, so I feel like putting it directly south of the pillars would be pretty good.
It just depends on where the healers are for the most part, as far as where they're gonna go. But they do run out like halfway. The stuff that we do in Coup, is basically putting the fires where the off tank markers are, give or take. But we tank him like where he is, basically. Facing towards the entrance.
Yeah, that's what I do. This way could work, but we have to put the fire like right next to him. Like, let me find a photo.
So you'd have to put the fire. I'm in prowl. You have to put the fire on this part right here, where there's this pathway between the first set of stairs. And the
Yeah,
second
a little closer, but yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
Basically, if you do that, the tank will tank him where he is now, down at the top of that like first staircase, right? A little bit ahead, but facing the same direction. And then the fires go on either side of him, so that they're pretty close to where he is, but not quite.
They're like those fat railings.
Yeah, like just next to the fat railings, more or less.
It's in the guild chat, it looks like.
Create
in
a
Discord.
buck pack. Okay, that sounds like some Chinese shit. I'm here for it.
Yeah, so basically you just like try to, like, you just stand, when you have fire, you stand where those like little dots are in the middle of the circles. And you create 2 circles of fire around him. And you can stand kind of in the edge of fire and you don't actually get hit. So like Mel would be where that rogue icon is and just never move. And then me and Thib would be taking ads into each fire. And then all the range is just like chilling on the altar.
You want me to try add stuff? Like I have the AoE set on me. I don't know if you do.
I mean, the issue is we're just not getting like a good choke point for these ads to funnel into, where the fire is. So once we work out that, it should be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we're still working on the ads and trying to figure out how to handle them. And get them to where they need to be. Was it what? Third pull? Yeah.
Sentence.
Yes, it should only go on the main tank, which should be me currently.
Yes.
So do we want to position this way?
We can try that positioning, yeah. Everybody look at
Stand
that.
on a box somewhere.
Yeah.
Then we can just start tanking, just like pull from in front of him.
He'll be faced towards the door, it looks like, or no, towards
Just
the
like towards
pillar-ish.
where he's facing right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
And I just tank him so he's standing on that like flat spot between the two steps.
Yeah.
Okay, I see that. And then face like the entrance of where we came.
Yeah.
Like the
And
way
then
it's
like
right now.
yeah, basically you just never have to move unless someone drops fire a little bit too close. Then you just like shift a little bit.
For the rest of the raid, you hug this pillar right here. If you're a hunter or a warlock, you put your fucking pet on stay back here. And then all you do is you just jump up here and then you walk along where this pillar is so that you're line of sight.
Thank you. I did not realize it was that tight, so I just kind of walked over like an idiot.
I think there's a little bit more room. I just have never fucking dared figure out how close it is.
Yeah,
Get
I
ready.
appreciate the caution.
Things get ready if the boss.
Yeah, I'm gonna
pulls.
go move over here then. You don't actually need to pull any more halfy now that there's not any weird positioning. I guess I'll be like kinda here to get some line of sight for healers.
Okay.
Did we ready check already? I can't see.
There we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Careful that frontal. It's a little close.
Face away.
What? Okay, just stand where I am.
Closer to the boss.
Ads are out.
This one, this first one's a little.
Shoot the martyr.
I will
See if
stay.
can LS these to this one.
This position. Okay.
Face away.
About to taunt back.
Yeah, Tom.
Melee can't really help with the ads there. I'm getting hit by punters.
Well, good luck. It was a good run.
Wow. I'm sorry. I didn't realize
Get
that.
fucking candelabra, bitch.
That was so insane. Holy shit. That's
You're far from the first person to run into that.
We need to kill ads. A lot more
Away?
people. need to
Lining
go.
there, look away.
Yeah, you guys need to switch to those ads immediately.
What are you dying to? No. What the fuck?
That was something stupid. The first time, I don't know.
First was execution sentence. Tenju.
Like my
No,
weak-
it
yeah,
wasn't.
we changed the weak word to see if it will help, and it guess it bricked it.
Yeah. In the position I'm in, I cannot see the tank, so it's a little harder for me to also call it.
So I will say with that positioning, I'm not doing it, but it is a much easier option for me to slightly turn to the left and get a wake on some mobs.
It doesn't work. That's what Josh was saying. It doesn't work.
We just have to kill him in fire.
Good day to you. Have a good.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it is. Doesn't matter.
We might just need our range to focus more on the ads.
To be honest, we need everyone on the ads.
Yeah, everybody should be switching. There's range and melee should be switching to those ads. We get overwhelmed otherwise.
Are they going to stay in two groups, or is there a way to get
They
them
may
in one
be
group?
in two groups. Yeah.
The first couple sets, I'm gonna stack them at half because we only got one fire.
Yeah, we'll try to get them in one group, but depending on like how they spawn, it might be hard.
Yeah, there's like
Ed might be able to bring them to me
casters.
because he's ranged, but I don't know.
More cleave, the better.
Yeah, the quicker the sheeps are cast and the martyrs, because they start doing their divine offerings right away, and it's a long cast. So if you want them grouped up, get those guys interrupted in any way you can, stuns, whatever, so that they start running towards the group before they start casting again. Same with the magus.
So what do we learn? Don't run into the candles.
Yeah, right. That was crazy.
I was watching it, and I'm like, I was watching it, and he ran into the candles, and I like literally watched him turn right, turn left, turn right, and I'm like, okay, that's gonna get dropped.
Bro, I got
fuck.
that fucking candelabra did that fucking basketball maneuver on me, bro.
It was juking you.
Broke your ankles?
Yeah.
That was front row seats to that in slow mo. I say that with all jokes because I was frustrated when I totally pushed him blue earlier and boss. So I would have been, if that was me, I would have been like, no, I'm dead.
There's a cauldron down, folks. Alright, now it's been a long raiding night. Let's make the most out of these last 30 minutes and get some good reps in.
Score some fucking gold.
I can tell that is definitely from Oceania server. The copy pasta.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Good, you
I
good?
thought I clicked yes. Yeah, I'm good.
Wow, he's trolling.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, everyone, where I am right now, stand here if you get the fire thing.
You go to circle if you get the fire. That was the first one.
Yeah, on the fat part of the ramp.
I guess, is the ad sequence static? Like the fabric part, or seems to always come from your side? First one.
Face away.
Around.
Ads. One flag, drop it over circle. Lewis, Peter,
Oh.
Peter. You're gonna have to move the boss.
Just move them up.
Move everybody on the ads. Pick stuns, whatever. You gotta die in the fire. This way.
Stop.
Move into the fire, guys. Don't kill them when they're not in the fire. Kill these ads.
distracted.
Yeah, look up there in the fire, but you know.
As the ad tank, you need to basically be in the fire too.
Also, whoever, yeah, like don't try and skirt it. Just get in it.
Yeah, we'll heal you. It's fine.
Also, whoever dropped the fire on the altar, pay attention. Don't do that, please.
Yeah, it's hard to keep anything else consistent if that doesn't happen.
This is
It's fine.
like individual responsibility. One person makes the wrong mistake and we lose, kind of thing.
Hey there. For blinding light, all you have to do is like, if you don't do this already, just hold down your right mouse button and just turn around for like the second it goes off.
Healers
You don't
can just
actually have
stay
to move.
turned away because you guys don't need to look at people to heal. You guys can just stay turned away.
Fucking wish.
Black Moses is.
Oh, except Moses. He has to attack to heal. All the other healers.
Well, the good thing is Black Moses, before blinding light goes off, you can just start an arcane missiles channel and just turn around. That gives you a little bit of
that's
time.
what I've been doing.
Yeah.
You can turn while channeling missiles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any channeling spell.
I
You can also glitch out your missiles so that you're just always auto-facing.
Pauldron's still down?
Yeah, I guess I just assumed because it turns you that you have to maintain line. Or like, whatever. Facing.
So, this is the execution sentence timer Tendru and I have been working on.
Yes. His melee hits are holy. Not
It's
physical.
pretty much just useful for the healers and like no. But it'll pop up whenever he has the debuff and it'll start a little counter. And when it ends, the debuff goes away and that's when he's going to take all the damage. So it actually might be useful for the druids too, for what's it called?
Barkskin doesn't work on this. It needs to be sack. Hand of sack.
Sack and maybe things up. But main thing is again, like at 3, if you're one of the hand of sack people, you can tap it on your screen, and at 3 you use your hand of sack and Susie and whatever.
Girls next, where you at, buddy?
Yeah, I was waiting for that second one to come out.
Can we
Can you get a summon for him, please?
Sweet baby rays.
Oh, he's here. Okay.
I thought we were ending an hour.
Oh, sorry.
When does that happen?
It would have only been.
West Coasters, SMH. Somebody link the execution thing again.
Yep.
The weak core. What are you mad about? I'll take yours, okay? Yes, that's exactly what I did for you. Would you rather me get yours, Beefy? Will that make you feel better?
Don't do it.
No, take the execution sentence, even though they both, just take it. Just take theirs, because that's more useful for you.
Also, that weak core pack doesn't have the timer on it.
No, it does not. Yeah. When they get it, which is the exact same thing.
Somebody trade me a Giants, please. I'll do it. A ball.
Which is probably a little bit more helpful for you.
Thank you.
Alright, guys.
I'm gonna throw a pull timer up.
Five, four, 3, 2, 1.
Power steering.
Around. The flag, put it down. Nice.
Hunters, try to be right behind us if you can.
Ads. Let's shoot the mark to harder. And move them over.
Total sack.
This way. Mexican flag, drop it. Really, you should still be helping on these ravages. This way.
Peter?
If there's already 2 fires, then
Yeah.
behind us preferably.
First 2 is just there, and then all the other fires can be dropped elsewhere.
I think the tanks just need to get used to it. I don't think adding more tanks is actually gonna help too much. It's very difficult to heal if we have more than 3 tanks.
One thing is it. I guess the mechanic that reses them will also just heal them if they're alive, so we're getting increasingly behind.
Yeah, just more DPS on the ads.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't need another tank. But
I think I want to swap with Happy.
Okay.
Do you guys have your like infinite AoE?
Yeah, I have that, and I don't think he does right now.
I have that. I put that shoulder in on.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I feel like I'm getting most of my ads stuck to me. Like,
I looked at your shoulder earlier and didn't see it. That's the only reason I made that assumption.
I know there was one. I saw one caster ad that I couldn't really get to, pelting on Helipal. That was
Swap
just not getting CS or anything.
So my understanding is when you move into the standing on the altar, Scarlet Enclave putting the thing on the sides. The pillars were supposed to coalesce ads totally onto it.
They're LOSing most of them, but there was just like one out there. Pelting on Toto. So I guess it's just like if you see something out just ranging you, just
the healers
remind
will
to try to
will
kill it.
still likely need to use the pillars to LOS a little bit, but if you're range DPS, it's not gonna happen as much.
I think what we need to do is, me and Thib need to gather like 2 waves of ads, and then we'll say when to switch them and start DPSing, because if a melee DPS like tries to attack an ad before it's like fully secured with threat, it's like really hard to get it off. So I'm gonna gather like 4 at a time, and then we'll call for them to be AoE'd or cleaved.
Can I ask a dumb question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would it be dumb to move the exact same setup we're doing into this corner, forcing the ads LOS-wise to have to run to the corner?
Are you talking about where we're standing now?
No, like near the entrance.
They come from both sides though.
Yeah, they come from both sides.
I know, but if you're forcing the ads
don't think so. I think we just need to pull. Like we're doing a lot of speculation. We just need to keep pulling.
Yeah, it's people doing all their jobs the correct way, and when everything lines up, we kill the boss.
Yeah, it's just repetition and the ad controls. Just tanks getting used to the ads, getting controlled, and everybody switching, right? So, just reps. Okay, everybody's here. Children.
Love the amount of light that provides.
And yes, please try to run back faster, guys. As soon as you're dead, just release.
It shouldn't.
No, there's no holy resist in the game.
Nope. Only the
5,
absorb, which is the
4,
pot.
3, 2,
Fire
1.
Lightning flare soon. We're going to turn around. The ads are out. Switch. Martyr needs to shoot. Good job. Hold them on the fire, guys.
They are stunnable. Shockwave.
This is Hubba's.
Ready for Susan.
Range, get the Magus down back there, please. Melee can get it on.
Sack.
Face away.
Face away.
I'm gonna get blinded here, so that's fine.
Haunted.
I'm gonna take it back
Keep
here.
clearing the ads, guys.
Hubba's there.
Yeah, all the ads are in fire.
We can skip one. Needs
Face
to be
away.
Flare.
away.
I forgot the next.
I press defensives.
Can we get a interrupt on those back there?
They can get full healed even if they're under fire.
If they're alive, they do.
Yeah.
Face away. Yep, it's
Yeah,
like
you can
I'm
only
walking
help
in and
if
out.
the fire needs to literally be like. at
Fire
cover.
placement just has to be appropriate, or we're not gonna progress.
Yeah, like you basically want Calderon to be in
I have a
fire, like a Venn
question.
diagram of fire with Calderon in the middle.
I have a question about the timing between the ads coming out and then the con flag. Is it realistic to have the ads die in a pile somewhere and then place the con flag on their bodies? Is that a timing that can happen? Or is that
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think the problem with that is that if you happen to get a or whatever the spell is that he casts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's random. Okay.
They're just gonna all come up and you're just dead.
Okay. I didn't know if it was
Radiant is holding fire.
Yep.
Thanks.
They respawn in the time it takes for 3 to spawn. There is nowhere to put the left one before the third one spawns.
Yeah, you have to run into the fire to
100%
replace it.
correct.
So
Yeah, so the thing with the circle is that you have 5 seconds, and then
Need something?
when the 5 seconds from the start of when you get it, that's when it becomes stationary, but the circle basically drops from you. So you really have 10 seconds before it turns into fire. So you have 5 seconds to place it where it needs to be, and then you can get out of that before the actual fire happens of that circle.
What I'm
You
trying
don't.
to say is the left side got res when the fire disappeared on the dead bodies that were burned after the first fire.
Right.
We've probably just seen somebody to watch and say what fire we're on so that people are aware.
Well, I mean that doesn't like change anything about what he said, but I don't know if that's something we need to consistently be worried about. Having people try to run into the fire to drop the next one is definitely not very safe for them. I don't know how much damage it does, but
It does a lot. It's like 2k.
Yeah.
that's quite a lot.
Pretty iffy.
I think it's fine if we just like do them. It's okay if like there's a short time where there's not one of the fires.
Use cauldron, guys.
Could we tank the boss where he stands instead of like one platform down? Because I'm noticing the melee, the casters could see us from behind if we move him one platform down.
We'll just tank him where he is.
Yeah, I'll charge in and just keep him there.
Oh yeah, I have a bot.
The only thing about that is if we're helping with the ads and we have to go forward, we might get hit by Wake of Ashes with the conal.
Everyone repair, please.
Repair. Incoming buffs. Definitely a tough boss.
It's the last one. He's got the freaking Ashbringer on him.
I think there's a mosquito in my house. Fuck my life.
I'm gonna hear a really loud slap on mic, and then I'm not gonna get healed for 1 second and die.
Don't worry, I'm locked in, brother.
I believe you.
He'll let all his blood get sucked before he lets you die.
On your go, man.
Sorry, I can't read.
What? That's
Can't
fucked
read
up.
that it says everyone is ready. Yeah, I'm a warrior. It's our like number
5,
one thing. We're illiterate.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This is Helva's.
You don't need to sheep those.
Good, you can stay where you are. No. Fire shouldn't miss it.
one thing I don't feel like my Susie. Sorry, I was scrolling my combat log. My bad. No, that's very bad. Yes, it's very bad.
Lois?
Peter, let's go the ads.
Yeah, you guys are really into the ads, man.
Fire. Careful, fire. If you're in the yellow circle, move.
Line off range.
Where do I move here? What do you want?
Turn around.
You're fine there.
Second
Not
sec
sure
is
where we
not
want.
alive.
I'm positioned at this point.
This
Clear.
way.
I don't feel like melee can get this.
No, there's
Yeah.
not really any place that I could be though. At least I didn't see one, and I asked, and I didn't really get any input.
Yeah, I mean the fire just needs to be placed in the right place.
Let me just stress again. You gotta pay attention.
So the reason that felt very bad, Melcine, I put sack and then he hit you, and then the sack effect basically wears off.
They both
How
just...
are you?
So
Are you saying his melee like happened around the same
it
time?
it only absorbs up to a certain amount of my HP,
Yeah.
and so he meleeed you, and then the execution went off.
Okay.
Well, I think if you see the same time, that'll pop up a little bit. But yeah,
I-
it's
I
limited
did-
to the health of whoever's casting it, like 100% of their health.
Yeah, well that's what I'm saying, Tenju, is I Suzied and I like still went
Yeah.
to 1%, and that confused
That's
me.
rough. Yeah.
I mean, if you live, you live.
Yeah, I lived, it was good, but yeah, I just didn't realize that he could also just melee me around the same time that sack hits, or yeah, sack.
It's just like
I
this
didn't
bad
know. Or
overlap is
execute
screw.
section. Yeah. The other one, okay, so I will say I've been very bad on the blinds. Sorry, but one of them was an overlap with not this poll, but one of them was an overlap with an execution.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, basically before the hammer hits you, you just want to turn around to be safe, because if it overlaps, sometimes you just can't move out of the blind. So
I guess I'm stunned anyway, so it doesn't matter.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would never really normally think to like, okay, I'm gonna get tank bustered. I should turn around.
You gotta take them back shots.
Can't
brother.
see it, it can't hurt you.
True.
What's a tank buster?
I don't know. Has somebody plays Final Fantasy?
Something like that's tanky.
Or you just turn on legacy camera mode so that way you don't even.
Something that makes you feel good. You said you could do anything in classic.
That's like an engine issue, I guess.
What even is legacy camera?
If like whenever your camera stays the way it is and your character changes direction, so you don't backpedal, you actually like
I see.
So if you're like casting an instant spell, getting S to run away, you'll still cast it.
That's pretty cool.
Repair bot's still up. Cauldron's up.
I am a legacy camera hater. I'm sorry. I don't have a reason for it. I just don't like it.
Have you done savage rating? Because if you've done
Yes, I have actually. I still just don't like it. Sure, I admit it has its benefits. I just don't like it enough, and I can work around it.
I played a summoner and I had a lot of instant spells, and I just really did not like to have to deal with like making sure I was facing the right direction all the time.
Yeah, I played tank, so it like, kind of didn't matter for the most part.
Oh, sure, yeah. If you play melee, it's not as big of a deal, but
I agree, but I only say that because I've played WoW
Alright,
for
lock
so
in,
much.
y'all.
Okay,
I'm about to
let's
pull.
focus up, guys. As a reminder, for the first 2 con flags, make sure you're placing it to his left and to his right, and everything
5,
else can place
4,
elsewhere.
3,
Overlap.
2, 1.
Watch your threat zone. Face away. As are up.
This is help. Sack up. Fuck, he wasn't healed up.
He's waking something. I'm trying to turn him. Move back and then turn around.
Face away. Always as in the fire.
Okay, Feral Snacks. You just make sure you're rolling full stack of hot sun medicine. Everything you got. Don't let the life blooms pop, just keep them rolling, please.
Okay. I think that will be the last pull of the night.
Okay.
You know, good job, guys, with like no priest healer. Priest healers are pretty strong, and without one,